role-playing game.
Alright, I don't know
It's
if I'm
about
doing this
storytelling.
right.
All right, I'm
I think
starting
it's
this. Hopefully she will join. I'm starting.
Hold on, wait.
It's gonna redo the whole call, I think.
No, don't redo the whole call.
Redo it.
No, she's here.
Redo it.
Oh,
No,
okay, never mind.
no, she's coming. All right,
Well,
we're going.
it gave me a warning.
Going live. It's time.
5,
Go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's too late.
He's so
It's too late.
excited to start before 10 p.m. tonight.
I've started the
We don't
live
ever
sequence.
start before 10 p.m.
We have been
anyway.
ready for so long, too. Damn it.
We have?
Well, mostly, yeah.
It's just not in the books. We can never start.
No. The one
Something
time
has
we're
to
ready
befall.
early, then it's like, yeah,
Some terrible curse has to befall us.
page 2. How do you play a role-playing game?
How
Did
many?
you know you can do
Wait.
anything?
Reese, you didn't get the latest player's handbook?
No.
What?
You guys have handbooks?
This is...
Heather has no idea anything went wrong. She's just like here, and it's working, and it's great.
It's
Hey,
working.
you know what? If no one, like, spilled the beans in the chat, they wouldn't have any idea either.
Damn it.
Everything's fine here.
I'm too
No
transparent.
problems. How are you?
We all love each other very much.
Hello, everyone. Eric Watson here,
Everything's
freelance writer,
A-okay.
player of games, writer, bird recorder videos, and tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome to our weekly live stream Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition online role-playing adventures where absolutely nothing goes wrong ever, and it's all smooth sailing from here. I'm joined
I hate you all.
by these jackasses. Chris, playing Gotwald Ironhorn, the Minotaur Rune Knight Fighter.
Hello.
Heather, playing Sabra Akedis, the Lizardfolk School of Necromancy Wizard.
I have no idea what's going on.
Nothing is going on. Everything is... Raymond playing Mac, the Toral Drake Warden Ranger, and my personal hero.
Yeah.
And Reese playing Toral, the Kenku Fathomless Warlock / Fighter.
Am I at least an honorable mention?
We stream our sessions live on YouTube every Friday evening. Watch
That's
more
your answer right
videos,
there, Reese.
reviews, and Let's Plays on the channel. Read weekly session recaps at roguewatson.com. Watch my behind-the-scenes No Players Allowed live series Crafting the Deep every Monday and Thursday. We're also nothing. That was hilarious, too. Something always goes wrong on the crafting streams lately as well. It's a fucking curse.
Oh, really?
Head on over to our live post-session discussion. Chat from the deep after our show tonight. You can also listen to all of these live D&D shows with the Rogue Watson podcast available wherever you get your podcasts. You can join our official Discord server with link in the description below where absolutely no problems ever occur. If you'd like to support the channel, please check out patreon.com/RogueWatson. Patrons get exclusive access to private videos, custom 5e content, participate in monthly DM roundtables, and private patron D&D game. Shoutouts to new patrons Amit and Lumpy Spuds, newly upgraded from gold to platinum. My pressure campaign from the DM roundtables has worked. Better be seeing you in the patron games. For our campaign, we use Roll20.net. For video chat, we use Discord. For streaming, I use OBS Studio. Music is by Kevin MacLeod. Amazing original character art was done by Jimmy McClure. So yeah, for some reason the Discord channel we usually use, which is my fucking server, was horrible connection, couldn't get anything to work, and then Raymond had the good idea to just try starting a private call, and that did work. So
We were like seconds away from using roll
Crying.
video.
we were trying to
I mean,
do, we were literally
we
like,
tried.
the plan B was to try to connect to Roll20's innate browser functionality, which we haven't used in years and years, and it was not going well.
And then nobody could see each other.
Nobody
so.
could see each other.
And it wasn't working.
It was already a shit show. Yeah. But thankfully, this is better. Hopefully, everything is okay and nothing ever will go wrong again.
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
The end.
I mean, possibly go wrong. That's the first
That's
thing
the
that's
first thing
ever
that's
gone. Previously
ever gone.
on Call from the Deep. Also, welcome back, Reese as Toral. Hopefully, you've watched our previous sessions, so you know what's going down. Or your character passed out on the beach for a couple hours. Having cleared the Sawagan
I look
guards.
forward to the recap today.
Having cleared the Sawagan guards, the party began exploring the underwater shipwreck layer of the wreck of the Golden Crown. In a barred room, they met an undead wizard who was surprisingly amiable. Hoach Miraz had gone down with the ship decades ago and was now living his best unlife until the pesky sea creatures took over, stole his staff, and locked him away. The party agreed to help clear his home, and he gave Savra his old sentient spellbook. With Miraz's help, the party explored the lower deck, discovering a Sawagan baron named Karg. The Baron was receiving a mysterious telepathic update on an impending attack on Neverwinter through a magic eye. After destroying the eye and defeating the four-armed sea creature in a hard-fought battle that left Gotwald grievously maimed, the party rescued some kidnapped villagers from a magic bubble room, fought off more Sawagan guards, and fed body parts to a mimic door to access the ship's treasures. With the
I don't
ship's
remember any of this.
dangers clear, this was a while ago for us. With the ship's dangers cleared, the party bid farewell to Miraz, grabbed the hostages and the magic air bubble stones, and resurfaced onto the beaches of Gunderlun. Yeah, that was a record-breaking fight, by the way, where Chris went down 3 times in a single battle and suffered 2 lingering injuries.
Wow.
It
I
was
did not
impressive.
write those down, by the way.
Oh, I did, sir. It's okay.
I don't know where I should have
I
written,
have written down all the lingering injuries. Currently, Mac is still suffering from a nasty scar. Scars are kind of cool. Toral is suffering from post-traumatic stress. Both of those from session 4. Gotwald is now suffering from a damaged eye and also a nasty scar. Probably related. You made the 3rd save, so you only have the 2 lingering injuries.
And I have nothing. I cured mine.
Yeah, you do a good job of...
No equipment, no clothes, nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, and you guys did get some loot, which if you scroll up, it's actually still just up there. Some potions, some money, a cloak of the manta ray, which I think Mac might have taken that.
I took it.
Yeah. Does not require attunement on that one. Cube of Force, which is damaged, require somebody from probably a city to repair. And a bunch of severed rotting hands. And some various treasures.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. And then Sabra to get the spellbook as well. And as you all had resurfaced from the shipwreck and long rested now, you leveled up to 5.
Yay!
Where's my oh, I can't do... Wait, why is the
You're
soundboard...
not
Oh,
here.
we can't use my... Because we're
not-
not on the channel. Oh, that sucks.
You can do the recently heard. I see that.
Oh. Can't do my little fun soundboard things without being in the server. There we go. That's something.
Close. It's close.
All right.
Literally, I see all of Eric's in here, but they're grayed
They're
out.
grayed out,
I just-
yeah.
Yeah, if you click on them, it asks you to subscribe. So
Lovely.
I wonder
Okay.
if
it
Eric
says
makes a
subscribe to
channel.
Nitro.
Maybe if Eric starts the chat, it'll work.
Let's not reset anything right now. I'm not going to tempt the Discord gods. Leave it how it is.
I think we should. Let's all hang out and make Eric call us.
My
Try it
God.
again.
Just to be cry on air. We all want to
Oh.
see that.
Okay.
Raymond was the first one here tonight.
Yeah.
Golf clap. So I'm going to make you level up first. Or you
Aw.
get the crickets. Also, shout out to Demnix for providing us a unique cheese token, which I guess you'll see better when we actually get to a map with tokens.
Oh.
But it's pretty fantastic.
Okay.
For the Drake
All
Warden.
right.
All right, so yeah,
Fine.
level 5.
Launch level. Okay. Let me launch Character Mancer.
All right.
We go.
There's a thing where it's like starts funny, gets less funny, but then it's gonna get funny again.
Do it 5 more times, it'll be funny again.
Yeah.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
See, we're at the bottom now.
Yeah, now we're at the bottom.
You gotta power through.
All right.
Level 5. I know I don't have access to my level 2 soundboard. Oh, that's the best one.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, you guys are pretty far from level 2. By the way, I looked up the fine print on your Drake Warden. I don't know if we've been doing this or not, but when you summon the Drake Warden, that's when you
Drake-
choose. That's when you choose what type it is.
Yes.
Have you been doing that?
Yes. I've been mentally keeping it in
But-
mind
okay.
and not switching it around.
And not saying okay, not switching. Yeah, I didn't realize that going into it. I thought it was something you were just choosing on the reactions. Like, here's what I want him to hit him with.
Mhm. No, I will say though, this has been 2 or 3 weeks. I don't remember what he is, but one could argue after a long rest, I'll just summon him again, and
I'd
I
be
can
totally
pick.
fine with that. Yeah, if you want to just choose at the start of every long rest or at the every time you summon him and pick something, I'm totally fine with that.
All right. but
Wait,
yes,
what can you choose?
my Drake Warden's elemental essence
Okay.
or my Drake's element.
You can't
like,
choose
fire
your
away.
elemental essence every time you wake up.
I mean, not in D&D.
It's like, today I'm gonna be sandalwood.
This morning I'll be Poisonous Cloud.
This cloud.
Good use.
Tomorrow morning I'll be Poisonous Cloud.
Could you at least change? No, I don't think I will.
No. It's
All
really just poisonous cloud or nothing.
Yeah.
or staying dead.
Let's
That's
get this
it.
moving. Level 5 for
Level 5.
Mac. We all get a proficiency bonus now +3.
With a
Yeah,
rogue
we
with
do.
a rogue dip, what does that get you?
No, not yet.
Hashtag rogue dip.
No way. Level 5 gives me extra attack.
Does.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Yes.
That's a big one.
Double the
Oh.
sniping. That's critical for you. If you miss,
You have missed a surprising amount of times, considering you have like a
I
plus bazillion.
Yeah, but this is the one that's going to... this move will change everything. I'm going to hit everything all the time.
I don't miss.
And then my number of spells known also increases to 4. And I also now get an extra first level spell slot and 2 new second level spell slots.
Jeez.
So I also, at level 5, as part of my primal awareness, I get beast sense. So I can touch a willing beast. It's
Whoa.
a second level ritual concentration. I can use this spell to see and hear through the beast's eyes and ears. Until I use my action to return to my normal senses. So I guess that means I can't see anything. Right? I'm like, it's like
It's not like it's the
whatever that
familiar
kid-
thing, where if you summon a familiar, yeah, and you can kind of see through their thing, and you become like comatose.
It's like that kid in Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
you
actually,
warg into
yeah.
The animal. Yes.
So you can't. You can't do anything. I guess that's what it sounds like to me.
Yep.
And I haven't looked at my second levels. I haven't looked at the spells yet. I was just about to do that. But how awesome if I took Summon Beast and I just had like a whole menagerie.
I should have known this was coming.
Yeah, that's right. You know that's what he
Just to be
wanted.
the Beastmaster, yeah, Pokemon trainer.
That one did hit my eye, but I will look at it.
I didn't realize
when
Rangers could do. I thought that was a druid thing. Rangers can summon also.
I believe it is a Drake Warden.
Oh,
Well, actually, hold on. No, it just says like it's a Ranger level 2 spell. It's from the Ranger spell list.
okay.
Summon Beast, yeah.
You have to get all those beasts ready. DM.
I know.
The source, it's from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. Is what?
Oh,
5e
I remember
says.
these. They
Ah.
changed them so it's, you don't summon like a
Oh, you summon like a
monster
generic stat
manual
block.
creature. It's like a beast. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like one beast.
Well, they
Bestial
changed.
Spirit.
I think they changed the
Yeah,
Ranger
yeah.
pet to be that too. It was like here's your land stat block, your water stat block, and your air stat block, and they just threw up their hands like just
Right.
whatever you want to flavor them as, fine.
Yeah.
But here's the
Whatever
stat
kind of
block.
beast you want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Resembles an animal of your choice.
You pick air, land, or water. So yeah, so I don't really get to pick.
Yeah.
It's just the bestial spirit, just a generic, I guess. Right?
I mean, you could.
I could flavor it.
It says you can choose the animal of your choice. Yeah, the stat block I think remains the same, but you can choose what it looks like.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll look at it and see. But I think that's about it for level 5, which I guess that's a lot.
Give Cheese a
Le-
girlfriend. Summon a girlfriend for Cheese.
It's
Give
I mean,
the
for
fans
Mac, I
what they want.
that's true.
A romance
Let
subplot.
me try to roll better than a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That is better than a 6.
Yeah.
All right. So that brings my hit points up to 47.
7 on the D10. 47 is pretty good. All right, so extra attack and second level spell slots. Pretty big for the Ranger.
Mm.
Reese was here next.
I was.
So tell me about Toral's Warlock / Fighter journey into a third class known as Rogue.
I'm glad you brought that up. That's exactly what I'm doing.
We have never had in the history
Triple class?
of our
Oh.
D&D campaigns. I think. I say that
And
now.
you know
I'm
how
actually
much
hesitating.
I love multiclassing.
A
So
triple
the first time ever,
triple threat.
As complicated as possible, right?
I'm gonna go from Warlock to Fighter to Warlock.
Oh, you had me. You had me there in the first half.
I know. It was so close.
So only a 4th level Warlock then. Sad air horn.
Yes. Only a 4th level one.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. I think I'll take the average. What is that? That's 5. All right, cool.
Average.
I love rolling the average.
Yeah.
What does a 4th level warlock get you? Sorry, Demnix. There's still time.
It gives me an opportunity to swap Eldritch into invocations, which I'm not gonna do. I remember they were pretty awesome. Don't remember what they were, but they're pretty awesome.
I think you had the I think you just had the Eldritch Blast, increase or buffs, whatever they were.
Yeah, I could like push them away,
Oh, right.
and then I could also harm people if they hit me with my talisman. I will increase my Constitution by 1 and my Charisma by 1.
Oh, yes.
What does
That's
that make
what-
those?
I didn't get last time.
Higher.
Both
higher.
of those were odd. Yeah.
Oh, wow. This is actually quite a big buff for you then. Like, your health's going up, your attack's going up.
Oh yeah, and I'll get Hex because he's tired of people not being hexed.
You're bringing Hex back. What is the... I forgot
I'm
the joke.
I'm bringing Hexy back. That's right.
Huzzah.
Yeah. And there's Hex.
Hex.
A curse.
I place a curse upon thee.
I don't think we've seen this in play yet.
It's
Remember,
another concentration spell, so that's
we
awesome.
love those. It's
Yep.
kind of like a hunter's mark, I think. You stick it on somebody.
Yep.
Yeah.
You deal an extra 1d6, and they have disadvantage on ability checks of a chosen ability. Okay. And if they drop to 0, you can move it. Yep. Yeah, it's like the Warlock's Hunter's Mark. You're right. It's weird. We haven't seen that before. But, yeah.
Well, you
Seems
never had a
like-
triple classer like me.
Shut up.
He's Warlock, he's Fighter, he's Warlock.
Both
It's
of
triple
my
class.
both of my warlock multiclasses were not super warlocky.
I'm a Warflock.
Warlock.
War Eiter.
Nope.
No. Warlock. All right, what's our hit points at?
44.
Wow.
Wish I had
Four.
44 hit points.
D4.
44.
Oh, that's much
so
worse.
16.
I have to roll
8
every
on
time.
average.
Every time I get hit, I have to roll for hit points, see if that kills me. All right, Chris in 3rd place
In 3rd place.
with only one functioning eyeball
Well, it's right.
at the moment.
I got-
Gotwald Ironhorn,
I got bad
because of
news
his
for
one
you.
eye, is forced to go rogue multi-dip.
Rogue. That's what happens when you get one eye. You multi-class into rogue.
There's no choice. I'm on your side, Demnix. I'm trying.
Nope. Sadly, Gotwald. What's that sweet extra attack?
Yeah.
Disappointing.
Some people like
yeah,
sneak
he is-
attack, but you know.
Yeah. Maybe one day. That's basically it. Let's roll for hit points.
I think we haven't had like an actual
Oh,
rogue dip
shit.
since like Tomb of Annihilation, but we still joke about it. Wow,
No.
maximum on the hit dice, the full
That's
10
nice.
ski.
That's nice.
I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, extra attack. Some of my. Well, I guess right here,
Yeah, it's a polite clap.
which takes my hit points to 56.
Wow.
Great.
The duck approved.
I don't know if that was an approving quack or a disapproving quack.
That
I don't
makes it
know.
the best quack. Something to be said
I'm
when we're
gonna-
limited
I'm-
only
I'm
like the
gonna
same
take that.
4 sounds.
You know, somebody once said, "No,
Brevity is the something wit.
something about limitation is the mother of creativity."
Sure.
Something like that. Yeah.
The father of the saddest trombone. All right, so 56
Yeah,
hit points. Oh,
that's it for
what
me.
else?
Necessity is mother of invention.
Well, that's also true.
That's exactly what we're talking about. What else does level 5?
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
We're going off the rails. Just extra attack?
Yeah. He's gonna
Okay.
push people to the ground and then punch them all the way on the ground. That's what he's gonna be doing.
That's what
from now
heroes
on.
do.
It's
That's what I hear.
Or can you push him to the ground and push him further into the ground?
Yeah, probably.
Until they become smushed. All right, Savra, I know you're going to have a more interesting level 5 because for the first time in this campaign,
Hey, second time. I've already triple classed.
God damn it. But we're going to see for the first time a wizard rogue multi-class.
No.
That's exactly what Mannix was, Eric.
That's the joke, damn it.
Nobody liked Mannix, okay?
Nobody liked Mannix, but
The first good rogue wizard multi-class. I was making that joke. We haven't actually seen the rogue dip, I think, since Tomb of Annihilation, but it's still
Nice,
like a fucking meme for us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I actually did look into it. I thought about it for like a real hot minute, but then I'm like, I don't get up in the middle of shit. I have the least number of hit points amongst everybody, so putting me in the middle of shit does not make sense. It doesn't.
You got that wizard body.
So I'm going level 5 wizard. I'm just gonna keep it pure roll, and I'm gonna take the average. So at level 5 wizard,
Third level spells.
third level
you got a choice.
spells. There's so many.
There's so many. And third level's where all the good spells are. That's where all
Literally
the
all the
clinchers.
good spells, yeah.
Yeah, I am overwhelmed with options. Like really overwhelmed with options.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's one of those, it's like, how do I balance like being useful in a fight, but also keeping myself alive, because again, I'm only getting maybe 6 hit points out of this, which is going to bring me up to around 30.
You got all these
Right.
beefy boys in front.
Yeah.
Even your
yeah.
Warlock is for some reason super beefy. He took that one summer camp study in fighter.
I took it in fishing.
Yeah.
Taught me how to fight barracudas and dolphins.
Oh.
So one of the ones I thought I would cast would be Magic Circle. I'd take Magic Circle.
What is that one? I don't know. That one's familiar
So
to me.
you I clicked the button. Why is it not? There it goes. Okay. So you create a 10-foot radius or 20-foot diameter circle, 20-foot tall cylinder centered on a point you can see, and then you choose a type of creature, and those creatures cannot come in the circle. So it's like a protective circle, but we can shoot shit outside of the circle. We can do everything as long as we stay in the circle. We are protected from them. They have disadvantage on attack rolls against us inside the circle. Or if they're all grouped up, you can do the reverse polarity where they can't leave the circle. So we can just like bombard them and they're just stuck there. They can't get out without some kind of a magical means of getting out. So I thought that could be cool.
That could be cool. The only danger, this is just a warning for the rest of our teammates, including me, is the casting time looks like it's 1 minute. So we have to like get ready for that.
You got to prepare for that one.
That
was the downside to it. So
you have to let us know when you want to do that. We won't
slight spoilers for our Rhyme campaign. There was a creature very late in that campaign that you all came across, or maybe one or two of you came across, that was trapped inside of one of these magic circles.
That's right. The demon. Somebody just let out for some reason.
As you do.
The other one I thought to take would be one that we would use when we're resting, which would be Glyph of Warding, because my husband is a jackass and would like to attack us while we're sleeping. Love you, honey. But so do like a Glyph of Warding. I know it's an hour cast time, but again, it'd just be one of those that you would use for like short rests or a long rest type of a thing, where you can just like, if we're in a cave and there's just a singular entrance type of a thing, just ward the door and it can explode. and do what was it, like 5d8 damage or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, you can do an explosive rune.
You're looking.
Yeah.
You want to take all the DM spells, is what you want to take.
Yeah.
Clip of Warding, which is like trapped in a dungeon, or Magic Circle, which are like demons stuck in circles. Like she wants to go full DM mode now.
The other one I thought I would take would be summon undead. So basically, it's not animate dead. I'm just summoning up an undead spirit. So that way they're here. They're here with me, and they can fight. So they do get a stat block and everything. I thought that could be cool.
Ooh,
And then there's always
you can choose ghostly, putrid, or skeletal
Oh wow.
for your flavoring of undead.
That certainly seems
Yeah.
the most thematic with what I know of Salvra thus far.
yeah, and then there's always the favorite of Liamon's tiny hut.
Oh Lord.
The long rest anywhere button.
Yep.
Although that one might, like you were talking about the glyph of warding being a protection thing, like that. Yeah,
Then there's always everybody's favorite, fireball.
fireball is also very
Yeah, so I'm like overwhelmed with the number of spells to take, so I don't know which ones I'm going to take yet. So we'll just. I want to take Animate Dead, but I get that for free at 6th level, so I'm not going to take it.
One more, yeah.
Yeah, so I just gotta wait one more level. So I am again. There's just
It's a
too
big
many
one.
freaking options. Yeah, or I could take another 2nd level spell and leave the 3rd level spells as a way to up them, type of a thing.
Mhm.
So
What are chat's favorite wizard spells? Fireball, lightning bolt, minute meteor.
lightning bolt would be good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
feel
saw that one too.
we saw a lot of the direct damage spells with the sorcerers in Storm King.
Yeah.
Like, everybody took all the,
Yeah.
which are great. They're good spells.
Yeah. You took fireball and Rochelle
worked.
took lightning bolt, and
Yeah.
you guys did all the
And
things.
that
with
just
those
like
two
wiped
spells.
everything out, basically, which certainly has its uses.
So, but that's kind of like not the.
I'd like to see your full necromancer. I'd like to see you use both summon undead and the next level use animate undead to have a fucking
Army of undead. Yeah.
Well,
It'll be great.
animate dead is not concentration about animate dead. Animate dead, you have to have a corpse, but that's the one where you can just like turn something on and then it's there. I
Yeah,
think summon
it's
undead
there
is
for
probably a normal like summon.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, summon undead
Concentration
is concentration.
Mhm.
Yeah, which I think you
But
might be able to use
again-
that in combat.
You can, because it's
Yeah.
casting time is one action.
Nice.
Yeah. I like that one.
Ooh, Dimnix is suggesting Spirit Shroud. What is that? Dimnix never steers me wrong. Ooh, it's a bonus action too.
Sounds necromancy-y.
It does.
It is 3rd level necromancy.
Spirits of the dead that flit around you. Although you have to be within 10 feet of. Wait, any attack you make.
I'm showing her spell list on the stream right now, so you all can see what she's got.
Yeah.
I mean, wizard man, you've got all the spells. You are
I
the
know.
spellcaster.
I need there to be less options.
Yeah,
You know how I am with too many options.
that's why I don't play wizard. I don't think I'd even want to play sorcerer much. It's also
Oh, I
overwhelming.
love Sorcerer. It was very easy. It was whatever goes boom.
I take the boom spells, please.
Mm-hmm.
What was your final hit? Do we know your final hit point number?
No, I don't know
No.
it yet.
Okay. We're still in the
Uh,
character monster.
It's gonna be 29.
No, it's not.
It is 29.
Gotta be more than that.
It is not more than that. It is 29.
That seems low.
That seems kind of
Yeah,
low.
it's basically like 30, and 30 is close to 40.
And you're
I have
That's
44.
That's
Pure
true.
fighter.
Yeah,
Basically
dude.
44.
Oh,
Yeah,
how the
29 hit points.
how the turntables. I remember when you were so proud of almost doubling or trying to double
Right,
Chris's hit points in the last
doubling.
campaign, and now that might happen in reverse.
That's right.
How much does Gotwald have?
What do I have? What did I
56,
say?
I think we said.
56. 8.
And you two are both in
I
the
figured out
40s.
I figured out my spells.
Okay. What was your
So,
hit points, Ray?
47.
47. What were your spells?
Do you remember those lobster folk I ate?
I sure do.
What are
This
they?
is relevant.
This
Are they
is
crab folk? What's their actual race?
uh Aldani, which I think is supposed to be some kind of crustacean humanoid.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember their name. I thought they were like
Their
let
stat
me
block
see.
is
Anyway.
Aldani.
Oh, well, this doesn't tell me much about them. Anyway, well, I know they don't necessarily have dark vision, but by eating those people, I've figured out how to hone my eyes a little bit, where I did take dark vision as a second level spell.
Oh, okay.
That's useful. Yeah.
I
By
think it will
eating
be
lobster
useful.
people.
Yeah.
Seafood gives you better vision.
Yeah.
I heard that somewhere.
And then I got rid of Goodberry, which I guess you didn't know I had because I never used it.
We all forgot about it.
And I'm
That's
gonna
one where
get
you
the
want to
signal-
cast it. How long does that spell last?
I don't know, but
We're bored with it.
There were a bunch of times
I was gonna say where you could,
someone up.
yeah,
with
where you
one
need to
hit point.
get somebody back to consciousness by just shoving a berry in their mouth.
I think I forgot about it.
Fair enough. Well, that's a
Anyways,
good excuse to get rid of it then.
I did. I got rid of it. I'm gonna get the second level spell slot, Air Bubble.
Okay.
Okay,
That sounds.
I was just looking at that one.
campaign appropriate.
Yeah. You literally had to hold your breath for the entire dungeon, I think, last session.
Yeah, I was also looking at water breathing.
That's a
Straight water
spell?
breathing.
Yeah, spell of water breathing.
Well, see now I have the cloak of the mana ray,
Mm.
but then Air Bubble I can put that on Cheese, and now he can breathe underwater.
Fair enough. All right, well, Heather is finishing her spells. You all
Yeah, it's gonna take me a hot minute.
Yeah, that's fine. You all enjoy a long rest on the beach, probably at the same location you rested at before, between the Nautiloid excursion and the shipwreck. You find Toral there, washed up on the shore, with no memory of what's happened to him. But so far, anything connected to the... Oh, it's kind of weird how this happens. Anything connected to you guys going out into, like, an ocean excursion, he ends up, like, not with you.
Yes, for some reason that we cannot quite
reasons.
identify yet.
The hostages that were in the shipwreck are still pretty fucked up and mostly out of it, but you can inform them that the village has been essentially wiped out. It's still intact, but everybody's gone. You guys were there, and it was empty, and it was just like the vultures, which were the lobster people, just kind of picking over the remains of it. And then
Well,
the other...
the
Good.
Eldani do have dark vision, so I absorbed some of that by eating them.
Okay, the new cannibal is played by Raymond here.
I'm not a cannibal. I didn't eat my own people. All right.
Okay, fair enough.
It's seafood. It's just seafood.
It's just seafood.
Just
No matter
sentient
how
seafood.
sentient they are.
Okay.
it's-
He's very defensive about his cannibalism. I mean, not cannibalism.
Oh, summon lesser demons. That can't go wrong.
Good lord. Meanwhile, you turn around and Saurus just got like pentagrams in the sand.
What are you
Made
doing,
of blood.
Sarah?
Yeah, cutting, just blood dripping down. Already
The
sacrificed.
bad
for the
part
hostages.
is like they attack everybody.
Oh, right. It's one of those.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. Okay, sorry. Keep going.
sometimes that can be helpful. So, and the others were taken from ships as survivors. So, at that point, they're all pretty much willing to stick with you all, assuming you're wanting to cut it back across to Gunbarg, which is, as far as you know, still, the safe place on this island. But you all have still one more location out here to investigate, which is the mine. This was a location that you got all the way back when you first commandeered your ship. They talked about the ship was actually going to this old mine on the island. And when you asked the king about this mine, he pointed you to the other end of the island where also they were having all these problems and, telling you to investigate the a mysterious shipwreck and this village. And when you came over here, you found the village had been emptied. And then there were tracks leading to this kind of mountainy area and then to the beach. You went to the beach. That's where you saw the ship. You saw more tracks going to the mountain area and then the underwater and just out to the ocean. And you went to the ocean, explored that location. So the whole time you've still got this one kind of final location in this area.
What happened? I feel like I just woke up. You were not there. And you were not there. None of you were there.
None of us were there, my friend. We were under the wet water, fighting shark people in a underwater ship. Why weren't you there? We could have used your little swimmy bird powers.
I don't know. I don't remember much of what happened, but I also feel like it was not good.
You got to look at that, man.
What?
You got to look at that. Get some help. Get on some medication. I don't know.
Medication has not worked in the past.
Oh dear.
That's when I found the Fathomless.
When medication fails, turn to religion.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you are here now, and we have a mine to explore. Bad things happening.
Okay. That sounds... Bad things sound like fun.
Yeah, they do.
Did you check your inventory? Is there anything missing? I've heard about those kidney thieves that drug you and you wake up in a bathtub full of ice.
That's what happened to.
Let me
Alright.
check.
You got all your organs? Toral.
No. My inventory still says 3 kidneys.
I know what 2 spells I'm taking now.
We bought Sabra enough time.
Yeah.
Nice. Excellent work.
Taking Summon Undead and Thunderstep.
Thunderstep,
It's like
don't know
Misty Step, but with thunder.
but with thunder. Okay.
Yeah. Because, bad things tend to get around me, and so now I can Thunderstep away.
That's yeah.
Understand.
I can take a person with me when I do it. So it's almost like Dimension Door.
Oh damn! And you do 3d10 thunder damage when you do
Is this
that.
the one you took
Wow.
late in the campaign, Chris? Or am I thinking of something else?
I don't think I took this one.
Okay. Somebody had one they could teleport a buddy with. I forget what that was.
Well, yeah, Dimension Door.
Dimension door is the big one. Yeah, that's the
Oh.
main one. But that doesn't do damage when you leave.
It was your Fey step or something.
Oh, that's
No,
yeah. I think
that
I'm
was
thinking of
was
one.
just extra uses of Misty Step, really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and I can take someone.
That's
with
when
me
he.
on-
That's
Oh,
when he
that's what I'm thinking of,
teleported
okay.
naked.
That's right. Yes, yes.
So you have Thunder Step. I have Thunder Wave.
Are you guys thunder buddies?
We need you two to find thunder related spells, and we could be the Thunder Twins,
Thunder Twins. It's very loud.
featuring 2 sets of twins.
How do I only have 29 hit points?
Like
You're
we
with
said,
us, baby.
Basically, like 44.
It's
Like anything coming from Barbarian is going to be a bit of a shock.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've got this entourage following you, but they're keeping their distance. They're still pretty fucked up. In fact, they're probably gonna. Well, you guys are gonna explore the nearby, which now you've seen kind of this path to a mine. They want to sit back at the campsite, and just kind of convalesce now that you've cleared the area.
So are they wanting to go back to the main city?
Yeah, the main
That
town that you
better?
guys came out of,
Yeah.
or the main town you arrived in when you first got to this island. You left your ship there to get upgraded. You left a bunch of people there. And then you got kind of
Oh,
the
that's
official
right.
quest to go explore the other end of the island, which is where you guys still are now.
Yeah.
What's the deal with the people following us?
Also, probably update Toral on the telepathic message that went out, which I probably need to pull up
Remind
again.
everyone else about it.
Yeah.
Under cats.
This is here we go. You know what? I can.
These people were being held by the shark men. For what reason, we don't know.
They seem like mopey mopersons.
They are. They've been held underwater for quite some time.
I doubt the Fathomless would want them.
They've been underwater for a while.
Send them back.
Into the waves. All right, yeah, we heard a voice. The
Yeah,
time is
I've
nigh,
copied
the
the
armada
names.
moves. One by one, a mighty wave will crash upon the cities. All who dwell in the seas will earn their place in the new kingdom. And then we see humanoid octopuses. Oh boy. Tentacle beast, monstrous brain, legion of ships.
So this is the telepathic message that kind of went out as a system-wide update to anybody in the vicinity when you had opened the boss door, and you got this this message, and then also this vision of this armada, this army of ships. Perhaps you would call it a navy of ships, or armada would just. I don't know, army.
Armada and navy are the same thing.
Any of those words work.
But see, nautical folks, they get really picky about the terminology.
It's actually called a herd of ships.
It's a murder of ships.
Yeah, this was a
Yes.
definite murder of ships. A genocider of ships. Was
Is there a
approaching
boat butt?
a specific city, and because you all had been to the city, you recognized like the skyline, the coastline of Neverwinter. And you got the feeling this was happening, like, not in the future, but basically, like, now. You were getting, like, momentarily transported to that time and space.
So do we think that Neverwinter is going to be under attack? Like, like now? Like should we be worried?
We have time.
It was... It was distressing when you saw that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You feel like getting back to the city of Gunbarg and getting back to the ship would probably be in your best interest. But you do have like this final like loose end to tie up. Like I said, you don't know if there's more survivors out there. You found some here in the shipwreck, for example, and you just don't know what the context of this other area.
Yeah.
I assume they're being attacked because they have not accepted the Fathomless into their hearts.
Always the Fathomless.
They are lost to us. Let us do something else.
The city is gone.
City. Their
It is
punishment.
a city of heretics.
Yeah. But yeah, that is the update you got, and clearly this entity, this force, seemed to be giving updates and orders and direct communication with all of the Sawagan, which had been causing all of the problems around this area as well.
Right. So something's organizing all of the sea creatures into some sort of fighting force.
And that was something that the king of Gunbarg was very concerned about when you guys arrived, and he was trying to send out help because they had just gotten so much more organized and tactical and smart and terrible in the things they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
A little
Alright,
worried.
well-
Should we be part of the sea?
Should we be on their side? Is that what
Wait.
you're asking?
Should we be on their side? I'm a little nervous on who's gonna win this battle.
Sure, you're still out on that one. We need to maintain careful neutrality from going into this.
For wins, we're on your side.
So far, most things from the sea have not been on your side, though, you have found.
No.
Been fairly
And-
antagonistic.
As far as Gotwald's concerned, the pirates seem to be on the other side, and he won't be on their side.
Yeah.
Give me 5 days to pray to the Fathomless, and we will have our answer.
For sure. I mean, we could try to convince them to be part of the Fathomless, and then maybe they'll accept us.
And then profits.
No, we must wait for 5 days.
Do nothing.
I mean, I've seen how they saw and fight. They seem like they're pretty tough, and all those wimpy people on the coast. I don't think they stand a chance.
We can just put the one
Then-
back on Gotwald's horns and
You do know
infiltrate them that way.
there's a pretty big difference between the small fishing village of Fiskerbach and the large city of Neverwinter, but you also note that there were a lot of ships, and there was a huge variety in those ships, but clearly you saw some that were definitely sporting pirate flags, but some that looked like they were like made out of like coral and bone, like just all kinds of different ship types.
Damn pirates can't go anywhere.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this is the crucial time we pick our winning side, guys.
This is the
Pirates
conversation you
are
have
never-
on the way to the mine. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys be walking towards the mine at this point. An overgrown path has recently been trampled and partially cleared away. Rusted tools and broken wagons lie in forgotten heaps around several boulders. The mine entrance has partially collapsed from falling rocks and looks unstable.
What looks unstable? The path?
The entrance has been partially collapsed.
Oh.
As they're walking, Toral will conclude, and that's why when they are slaughtered, it'll be for the good of all the world.
We
Wait,
need
what?
to work on your sales pitch, my friend. Like, your ideas are fine, but the way you present them sometimes, very unsettling.
Well, maybe there'll be something in this mind that convinces us one way or the other.
That's right.
Someone's give me a perception check to try to see if they can find a clear path.
So the I'm trying to picture this. Like it's a mine entrance.
Yep.
And there's like rocks that have fallen down.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and you notice like some of like the wooden beams are like cracking, and the whole thing you're just kind of like,
Okay. I don't have disadvantage, but it doesn't matter. I don't see
Perception
anything.
checks are not good.
Nope.
You guys really have been
We have
distracted by your
Vision and
conversations.
perception as well too. Toral really has us thrown off about the sacrificing all their bodies for the good of the
Exactly.
world.
Everybody's thrown off.
We're really distracted.
Yeah, you feel like you would have to clear away some of the rubble to safely get through this entrance.
What is it, Cheese? Do you see something?
Just Cheese had the best perception of us all.
He got 16. He got
Jeez,
the-
Cheese does have a good perception. Well, so does Toral. While you guys start looking around and Gotwald starts greasing up his muscles, Cheese suddenly like wags his tail and like ducks between, like weaves between two different rocks. Toral like excitedly follows him, and then they both kind of pop back, and Toral can motion that you found like what looks like a pretty safe path through the fallen rocks.
Is this path gonna fit me?
Thank you, Demnix. Cheese smells really good. You know, that's a good point. Both Cheese and Toral are the resident small creatures in here. But especially with Toral's perception, I will say that yes, they found an area. It's not going to be comfortable. Your poor damaged eye, which I think does give you my disadvantage on perception now that I think about it.
That's a good question.
You're going to need some extra grease.
Grease me up.
Grease him up. Damaged eye, disadvantage on ranged
yeah.
attack rolls and perception checks that rely on sight.
Rely on sight. Yeah, yeah.
Advantage on intimidation checks.
I
I think you all with the nasty scars all have like advantage on intimidation
Yeah.
now. So
We're all
tough.
very scary.
Yep.
I'm telling you,
Alright.
these nasty scars will get us in with the winning team.
The winning team. All right, you all find yourselves inside a larger cave of the mine entrance with a pair of 8-foot tall stone doors with brass handles on one end.
Oh my god, Satan's dandruff is killing me.
Is that mountain cedar?
Yes.
I hate living in the mountains.
How the fuck do we get mountain cedar? We're the least mountainous fucking state in the union.
Well, oh, all right.
No, please give me your science knowledge, science boy.
Because Texas is in the middle of the United States, we get eastern pollen and western pollen all mixing together
God
in this
damn it.
area of the
Pollen
country.
travels across the country. Wow. Okay.
I mean, there's eastern, western. You know, they like sort of touch
They
sometimes.
love each other
Yeah.
very much.
Just the tips.
That's
So we
right.
get pollen from both areas. It's not like
Yeah.
we get pollen from Maine.
Yeah.
Stupid.
We get
We
it
get
from
it
like
from Colorado
Okay.
and Louisiana.
the
Those
eastern
damn cedar trees.
area.
And then when they shake, they drop Satan's freaking
Sperm.
Yes.
The mine, the door. You guys are inside.
Satan's sperm.
Yes.
Yes, Jason, we do have trees from everywhere.
Yes.
These doors look.
There's some trees.
Went to the boonies one time and now mountain cedar's killing me.
These doors look openable. They're just big
They-
brass doors in the stone
That's
wall.
such a good fucking soundbite. They do look openable.
I'll write that down. So whenever your shit starts working again.
All right. Well, ooh, I see cheese now. That's a cool.
Yeah,
token.
the cheese token.
Look at that. You need to zoom in on him, or can you blow him up? There you go. Nice. He's coming out of the token.
Brought to you by Demnix.
Wow.
He's a good
nice.
boy.
He's the cheesiest of boys.
I like that the token is cheese. But I choke on my cup.
Yes. Yes. All right. Well, I will step away from the rest of the folks in case there's a terrible trap here, and open one of these doors.
Okay. You open the door, and you hear a ringing sound as soon as that door opens.
I need my light orb, please.
Oh yeah, the light orb. What do I do with that? I keep having to try. There it is. It's like
It's a light bubble.
gring, 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 gring. It's not a very pleasant sound.
You did not give the light orb light.
How much light does the light orb have? How much light can the light orb light if the light orb could light orbs?
One.
One light.
One light.
Exactly one light.
Was it? Yes. I was right.
Alright, you got a light. Need a light.
Thank you. I place the light orb on the top of my hat.
You can even control said light.
Oh, I can.
Yes, so when you opened that door, you heard a ringing sound.
Can we see where it's coming from? Is it like a physical alarm happening somewhere?
It is not a physical alarm. Sounds like a magical alarm.
Oh.
Wait, so is the alarm coming from the light orb or the door?
The door.
Okay.
The light orb was a happy coincidence.
All right. I was about to say, we need to shut this light orb off as soon as possible.
It's giving off a terrible ringing sound.
I hate it. Gotwald doesn't know what to do about a magical alarm,
Yeah.
but he'll look back at the rest of them and shrug. I don't know. The door opened.
It did. It did open.
It was not locked.
Can we push him into the doorway?
I mean, no, go. Open the other door.
Another alarm rings. Ring.
A second alarm?
A second alarm. Both doors were enchanted.
Oh, so it's coming from the door.
It's coming from the door.
Wait,
The door.
it's not coming from the light?
God damn it. 15 minutes go by of the light being turned off and on, the door being open and closed.
I think we've eliminated the light as the source of the alarm.
But the problem is somebody keeps turning the light on and off at the same time you're doing the door. So it just takes several repetitions.
One more time, please.
Maybe. Maybe it was the light? No, it was the door. I'm sure of it.
Can I Eldritch Blast the door to turn it off?
It turns off on its own, but yeah, you can shoot the shit at that door. Whatever floats your goat. The alarm... the door takes 7 force damage and gets rocketed off its hinges.
Good job.
Shards fly everywhere and embeds themselves.
Does Gotwald take damage from the flying shards of the door?
It's just to like duck. The alarms do turn off after a moment, but they were certainly very audible and echoing off the cavern walls, which you see a set of stone steps, Gotwald, leading down.
Wait, did the alarms go off by themselves or when I blasted the door?
The alarms went... Once again, you have to spend several minutes testing this hypothesis. Unfortunately, there's only 2 doors, so you've already destroyed
Right.
one.
Fine.
Yeah,
Does a 16 hit?
I probably... I'm glad your first attack roll back from break was against a door. Jesus Christ, Toral just annihilates.
I need to stop this noise.
It's just that little dying, like...
It's just a fire alarm
just
with
shooting in the ground.
Where
I
is
know
it
what I'm
coming
sending Reese
from?
for his birthday now. They have those cards that as soon as you open them, they just start singing and you can't
those
make
are
them
so
shut up.
fun.
Even when you put them in water, they continue to sing.
Wait, who's putting them in water?
I'll try to make it shut up. Like, you think if you dunk it in water, you could, like, fry it out, and then when you take it out of the water, it's still singing because it's waterproof.
I wouldn't have thought of putting
I wouldn't have thought of that either. I'd be nervous.
I would have lit it on fire before I put it in water.
Why would you light it on fire? What is happening?
Take that lithium battery.
Oh well, Lord! Can you all tell we haven't done
I'm
D&D in a
saying-
couple weeks? We're like starved for each other's attention.
Oh, Chris, did you get your alcohol?
It's supposed to deliver today or tomorrow. So
No, you didn't
No,
end up
not
shipping
yet.
it.
I shipped it. Yep.
Nice.
I did not declare it as alcohol either. So
Good man. Good man.
Shipping mysterious liquids,
That's right.
miscellaneous.
As long as you wrote for Geely on the box, you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, beckon your party members forward.
So the alarm is dead now, right?
The alarm is dead. It has been
Okay.
so deaded.
It's more dead than dead.
It's super slain. At the bottom of the stony stairs is an enormous natural cavern. A crevasse in the center is partially filled with water and spanned by a pair of rickety wooden walkways.
Oh, hell.
To your right is a man-made tunnel leading into the rock. Emerging from the tunnel, due to alarm,
To the right.
is a pair of vaguely humanoid creatures. Their bodies are mutated and fish-like. One has a mouth full of mismatched razor-sharp teeth, while the other features an enlarged tentacle in place of an arm, which it drags along the ground.
Ooh.
So it took teeth from a bunch of different things and then put them in its mouth to make mismatched teeth?
Between them
And it
emerges...
pulled a tooth out and put a new tooth in?
Yeah.
Have
Dog
all
tooth,
kinds of
one deer
questions.
tooth?
Between them emerges a tall, thin figure in a black robe. It has 4 long tentacles in place of a mouth, and translucent tubes running in and out of its head. The creature effortlessly hovers several inches above the ground. One of its milky white eyes has recently been damaged. Also a picture. I do.
Hey, he's Gotwald's twin.
We both have fucked up eyes.
Yes. And you may recall that when you got this telepathic message thing, the thing that was also zapping you guys with a psychic attack during that boss fight was an eyeball that was attached to like a small shield that was kind of, and like an amulet on a statue.
Oh.
What?
What? And through your mind, this creature speaks, says, "Unwelcome, prey, have entered Theos' laboratory. The same prey was stumbled into the home ship and blinded Theos' eye in the depths. The prey searches for answers, but there are only two things prey is good for: experimentation and food." And I would like all of you to give me intelligence saving throws, please, as you feel a sudden
Yes!
sharp pressure emanating from this creature.
Wait, I'm good at this one.
My
Intelligence saving
intelligence is
throws?
so awesome.
Then show it off. Let's see those int saves.
Oh,
Those are
14!
actually pretty good int saves. I'll give you that.
That's pretty good.
Even cheese was
wow.
-1.
I have the best add-on, and I still rolled really poorly.
I rolled really badly too. Mac Savra with the 15. Mac, Savra, and Cheese take half damage. Only take 8 psychic damage. Toral and Gotwald, you both take 16 psychic damage, and you find yourselves completely stunned and like slack-jawed when this force reaches out.
Wait, with a 14?
14.
That's so good.
It is good.
Man.
That's 1/4 of my hit points, by the way.
8 damage? Is
Yeah.
One. Oh, yeah.
That's about right.
I guess so. You see the creature furrow his brow in frustration as he sees basically half of you just kind of stare right back at him, and still like a little bit, woozy and
Sabra pulls out a book and goes, I have questions
brain leaky. Yeah.
about the experiments.
You can see his mind pulse his brain as he kind of
Namely, that one with the teeth.
glares. And you hear that voice say, "Mine's sharper than previous victims.
Well, yes.
Extermination is required."
But let's talk about your experiments first.
Not talk to prey.
I am really on my way to Lich. It's fine, not play.
Initialize. Field. Test. Latest experiment. And you see the creature produces a canister from within the folds of his robes and turns to a large stalactite hanging from the center of the cavern and hurls this canister directly at the stalactite. It explodes into this greenish, bubbling liquid that kind of foams as suddenly the entire stalactite begins to kind of undulate and have its rocky exterior kind of move, and suddenly a large toothy maw splits open and a large squid-like eye as tentacles come bursting out of it. And the creature turns back to you all and says, "Must return to the Elder. Finish them!" As he turns to his various creatures. "And I would like some initiative from everybody, please."
Okay.
My token disappeared.
All of that was
Okay. Hold up.
all of that was very cool.
Yes,
But I do feel like we would have attacked him the instant he mind blasted us.
that's fair.
He did like 2
Yeah.
or 3 things after he mind blasted us.
Give me some initiative and I'll let you start doing things.
My token disappeared.
My name is Chris, and I have an objection.
That would work except for me. I have this ability.
I can't see my token.
I'm a big beef a weef.
There it is.
Got you right there, yeah.
Where Where's my thing?
Max
back
says,
over
"Wait,
that.
I think that's how I was born."
Oh, jeez.
The secret of the ooze.
I'm stuck.
What
Puzzle
are you
fix me, I'm stuck.
doing?
I put the bubble underneath me because I
Stop
told you I put the
touching
bubble on my
Stop touching
hat.
the bubble. It's gonna fuck up your token.
Why? Now the bubble's stuck.
Don't worry about the fucking bubble. Just roll it.
I have to worry about the bubble. That's the only way I can see because you won't put the light on me, even though I told you the bubble is sitting on my hat.
Well, it's on the token layer, and Roll20 does not like when tokens are on top of each other.
That's your problem, not mine.
Well, I'm about to not make it anybody's problem by getting rid of your bubble.
Well, then put the light on me so I can see.
Can you not see light right now?
No. I have to have the bubble.
It's right there.
I know. I can't move the bubble. The bubble is stuck. Thank you.
Oh my god.
You're the one who wanted me to play this game. I'm just going to point that out.
I regret it.
I want ice cream.
But yes, Gotwald, you find yourself like drawing your weapons, getting ready to charge, and your mind is slowed by these effects. Even shaking off the effect of the psychic attack left your senses dulled. You just weren't completely stunned and slack-jawed like the others, so you were more aware of what was happening. But by the time you react, he turns towards you and says, "Finish them," and then disappears. That's my bullshit answer, and I'm sticking to it.
I mean, I actually was stunned, but I was expecting, like, I don't know if Mac wasn't. I was expecting, like, Mac, as soon as he did the mind
then...
blast, to be like, I shoot an arrow.
Yeah, refer
like,
that to Mac. Yeah, everybody's
right.
kind of... Yeah, everybody got kind of, like, fucked up from it, basically.
I can't really see him from my angle anyway.
I hit.
So you just got...
Group initiative. Is this not working? Alright, give me a second to restart the API. Restart the API. This is the easiest thing to fix. I think.
Dark chocolate with sea salt.
Oh boy, it's taking its sweet time. Hang on.
I'm gonna say, is it these?
It's taking its sweet time. Trying to get that thing to restart. Come on now, Roll20, you can do it. Oh, meanwhile, it's drink time. It's like slowly loading all of the mods. There we go. Up. I think I see something happening.
I see the little turn order thing happening.
Yep, that's good. There we go. Things are happening. It's all slowly coming together.
It's loading everything you did before you reloaded it.
Yeah. Okay. We do have Mac responding first to these events.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the number 2. Oops, ignore that. 10.
Where are they?
I will say, those of you that got stunned, go ahead and give me another intelligence save. I will say enough time has lapsed before combat even started where you can try to recover from being stunned.
Was that me?
That would apply to you and Gotwald, looks like. You guys took the full stun.
Toral is so smart.
Yeah.
Gotwald is so
Yes.
brave.
So very brave.
Alright, I can go.
Yes, sorry.
Alright, so bonus action, I put Hunter's Mark on number 2. Gonna shoot at him with longbow with sharpshooter on. Ooh, bad choice.
Mac.
9.
His just, at this point, very consistent, terrible attack rolls.
Yeah.
Come combined with your fighting style is a 9, and that is not going to hit this creature, despite it not wearing any armor whatsoever.
Good to know. All right.
Get
Well,
me-
good thing
get
I
me
got
attack.
extra attack for a
You
second.
do have
chance.
extra attack. You can't miss both of them, right?
I know, right?
Oh my
Oh!
god!
Dare him to miss both of them.
I dare him to roll worse. It was not easier for you to roll worse, but you really stepped it up. I respect it.
That's
Rolled
great.
a 4, followed by a 3.
I wouldn't have done it, but I respect it.
I mean, it wouldn't have helped. You would have rolled an 11.
I know, right? Oh man. What excuse can I give for this miss?
The stupid
Oh,
mind blast. We're all
I'm not used to these
befuddled.
bigger muscles I've gotten. from
These
level
bigger,
5.
my muscles are so big, I can...
Jeez, go distract them.
Yep.
Oh man.
All right, Toral. Also, I'm not sure my Roll20 is updating your tokens correctly.
Alright.
What, your health?
Wait.
Yeah. I remember it did that last
Mine
time, I
always-
think, too.
Mine always gets stuck. Like,
Yeah, it shows up when I
give me
click
health.
it on your token. I see the number is updating, but the bar hasn't updated.
Yeah.
Is the bubble difficult terrain?
No, it's no. It's a floating
Here's the
bubble.
bubble.
Just a bubble.
Don't touch my bubble.
Try not to. I
Also
barely
kind of a good
see
soundbite.
2.
Yeah, it's dark in here.
It's dark in here, guys.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
Ooh.
See,
you,
this
you,
is why I
you've
was
got
arguing with him about my bubble.
you've
I
got
have
the bubble.
to have the bubble.
You got the bubble, and that's pretty much it. It's a big old dark cavern. Also, it's a drop off. There's like a cliff right here, and then another cliff, and then
There's a
water.
cliff? Oh man.
Cliff, I haven't seen you in ages. not since the harpies, not the harpy incident.
Yeah.
Um. I'll try to Eldritch Blast. Number 2.
Yeah, 20 definitely hitting. All those door attacks, you got it all.
No.
Oh. 2 on a D10. Is
Not a
painful.
D10.
It's just a.
But it gets pushed 10 feet away in a straight
Oh,
line.
Okay. So maybe like here. Shroom.
You know what? I have no idea. So
Pushed him into darkness.
I pushed him back into the darkness.
Pushing could, like I said, there's a large cliff here, but yeah, it is hard for you to see.
Did it push him over the cliff?
It did not. You are not facing the
Then
right quite direction for that.
Rearrange it.
I rearrange everything. From inside the tunnel, another one of these creatures emerges, and you see it is covered with these spikes on one side of its arm, and just kind of flicks its arm out and unleashes a bunch of spikes at, let's see, at Cheese. Sorry, Cheese. Dodge was at disadvantage.
Manage.
I did not have it on that thing.
He's got a lovely AC of 17 now.
Oh, wow. Wow. And
Uh,
also just.
That's a
fuck,
super
full of
miss. Yep. All right, so Dodge cheeses out of the way and absolutely does not hit him at all.
Reese. I think Demnix is right. I think cantrips upgrade with player level, not class level.
Well,
I think-
why didn't Roll20 do that for me then?
No, no.
Mm,
I think you should be getting 2 Warlock blasts out of every blast you do.
2 blasts for the price of
I always
one?
get 2 Warlock blasts.
Every time I walk into the restaurant, I'm like, two blasts, please. I'm I'm level 5, motherfuckers. 2
All right.
blasts.
Yeah. So I get 1 extra blast.
Oh,
it's
shit.
taco night.
We're getting blasted now. 2 blasts.
So another 1 point of damage, sir.
Look out for this guy. Getting fucking
Can you
blasted.
handle the double blast
I don't think so.
of taco?
What? I think in the future it's 2 attacks and not 2d10, but somebody will have to check on that for me.
You know.
It's all the
I don't know
same
about
in the
that.
end.
That's
All right, we got.
It's 1 damage. Just take it. All right?
I did.
Don't
I did
question
take it.
If you hit him twice, do you shoot him backwards 20 feet?
That's a good point.
I don't know the answer to any of these
2
questions.
blasts.
It's 2 beams at 5th level.
Each beam, solve for X.
Equals gem.
Okay.
And the target falls over. Tipsy McStagger style.
This one has teeth. The large teeth. It's gonna go attack Cheese with disadvantage, that stupid dodge. With an armed strike, 8's not gonna work. With another strike, 12's not gonna work. And it's bite! Motherfucker. Cheese is just fucking running circles around this lumbering... And this creature looks... It doesn't look like a Sawagan. It looks like a person who has just been half mutated into some kind of fish monster.
Right.
And although the tokens all look the same, these creatures all look different also. Like, they all have vaguely different features about them. None of them are uniform. Some of them might have, like, a large tentacle. Others have, like, the large, huge teeth. One of them has, like, an anglerfish style, like, beacon thing growing out of its forehead. The possibilities are limited to kind of those ones, but still pretty cool.
There's 3 possibilities.
There's just 3 possibilities. That's the possibility. That's it. Etc. Etc. Also have a sentient rock creature over here that has newly been birthed into this world and appears to want to feast on your innards. So it's gonna release these incredibly long, intimidating tentacles lashing out towards all of you.
That was my nickname in college.
Incredibly long tentacles.
Intimidating.
Incredibly ILT, what they called me.
It was a compliment.
No, it wasn't. All right, tentacles coming in strong. We got one coming in at
Chris knows.
Toral. 21.
Wait, let me see.
What was that big bad AC of yours again, sir?
I dare you to hit me with like that again.
You can't do it
Welcome
twice.
back.
I bet you can't do it twice. That's right.
I will not need to if this hits. You find a long tentacle wraps itself around you very lovingly.
Uh-huh.
Another tentacle comes at... we'll do Cheese, because Cheese is nearby. Ooh. 11 on Cheese, knocking at Cheese.
Jeez.
A tentacle comes out at Gotwald.
Wait,
I
so
don't know-
it
I
does
don't know
11 damage to me?
I don't know what my current situation is.
Wait.
It does not do damage to you. It just wraps
Okay.
around you.
Oh. This is great.
I like this.
You know what? You might actually get off on the tentacle wrapping around you. I don't know.
You don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
We'll
fair.
find out together.
It's better than his own tentacle.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean,
If you do it too much with your own tentacle, you go blind.
yeah, exactly. It's always better with somebody else's tentacle.
Someone else's
right?
tentacle. And with a
Like,
damaged
your
eye
own
like
tentacle is
Gotwald.
fine. Like, there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with it. It works.
Sure.
Use your own tentacle when you can't find someone else's tentacle.
That's right. Exactly.
But then you grow bored of someone else's tentacle, and you go in search of other tentacles. And you feel bad afterwards, but you can't say anything because you still love your other tentacle.
I feel like I tuned out for the first part of this, and then I tuned back in at the wrong moment.
You're too late. You're
Yeah,
too late.
I
Came back too late.
I
And
walked.
I'm kind of glad I tuned out at the beginning, and I'm wishing I had stayed tuned out until it was
I
over.
blame myself. I
And
opened
now-
myself up with the tentacle love.
You're in a motel room, wishing
Shady
you didn't
motel room.
deal with the other tentacle.
With 2 tentacles, and you're out $400. You don't know how you got here.
You know what? I'm gonna put a tentacle token on the map just for you, and it's gonna be rubbing up against you
Yeah.
as they do. There we
Just
go.
remember, that's not your tentacle.
Just remember,
It's not your tentacle.
Yeah.
It's very important information.
you can never say your tentacle. Gotwald,
No,
16.
whenever you cast tentacles later, that they're going to be
16?
jealous of the tentacle that's with you.
Exactly.
Be more
16
jealous
does not
tentacles.
hit,
Okay.
but I don't know what my current situation is. You've mind blasted me a couple times, and I don't know
I tend to do that.
where I'm at.
Still coming to your senses.
Okay. It doesn't affect my AC, though, right?
That's actually a good point. What is that? Let's see. Let's see what that does to you. Stunned. Attack rolls against you do have advantage. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Am
go
I
ahead and
stunned?
do.
I wasn't clear on what the status was.
I'm gonna go ahead and do one more attack at base.
Okay.
That's the advantage. 16,
Well,
same. So even though you're stunned, this tentacle cannot wrap around your armor.
It's just too much metal. It's too wide. There's too much girth.
Too much.
This tentacle.
Too much girth. And then we've got a 4th tentacle comes
Oh.
zipping out over to try to hit Mac.
There's too much beef for this tentacle to handle.
However, a 10 is not going to do it because it tried to squeeze its way through all the people. So out of
I just
4,
imagine now there's just floppy tentacles laying all over the ground, like that just couldn't get purchased.
if that's what helps you get by, then there are floppy tentacles
I prefer
everywhere.
the floppy tentacle. I'll be honest.
He's still in that
If
stunned
there's a
euphoric state and just music playing, just the tentacles
Floppy
flopping
tentacles
around.
all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm going to tune out again now. Thank you.
Then it's going to reel Toral, jerking him with the tentacle 25 feet toward itself.
Oh!
Let's
It's-
be honest. It would recognize another fellow tentacle lover, so it wouldn't really jerk him. It would lovingly pull him.
Come to me.
Yeah. So you find yourself suspended in the air as this thing is reeling you in on like a fish hook of a tentacle. And you look down and it's pretty far down into the dark waters below. In fact, I think you are in darkness right now. Yeah.
Into the unknown.
Fantastic.
She meant.
However, the good news is you are not yet close to its toothy maw. So that's all it can do.
You can't see its toothy mouth, but
Yeah, my 3-year-old
it's-
spent
but it's
time with
close.
Reese's 3-year-old, and now all we do is watch Frozen.
So much Frozen. Oh my god.
Thanks for that, you
it
guys.
was.
You're welcome.
It was literally the day after too. Wasn't it? No
Yeah.
time had
Yeah,
passed.
just non-stop Frozen. I don't know what your
Yeah.
fucking kids did, but just
I don't know.
it infected
Frozen,
the
and then Frozen 2.
And Frozen
then we're
2.
back to Frozen 1, and then we
Yeah.
watch Frozen 2 again.
freezing booty.
Yeah,
then we have- Yeah.
welcome to hell.
It's not bad, but on like the 5th time, I'm like, all right,
Right?
Yeah.
On the 100th time.
yeah.
Yeah.
She will literally just run around the downstairs of the house singing Into the Unknown.
Well, that's adorable.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
Sure.
Gotwald, give me an
First time.
intelligence save, please.
Okay.
If only you had your bard's ability to add numbers.
At some point, I just come out of this naturally, right?
Probably.
Right.
Probably. But right now, you're
What?
still drooling.
Is he just like in a stupor?
Yes.
I'm gonna slap him, and that'll wake him up here in a second.
It is your turn.
As a free action, I'd like to come up and slap Gotwald. Just to wake him up. Since he's in a stupor.
I'll allow it, but I'm gonna say that he's big and burly, and it's gonna take more than a slap.
What's
I
in my
would say kick me in the nuts, but my nuts are armored, so...
My nuts are armored. Literally balls of steel, folks.
Kick's not gonna do a whole lot.
He just invited a challenge,
Okay.
I think.
I have a better idea of how I was going to wake him. As a free action, I'm going to send my little hand familiar to climb its way under his armor and start pinching the important parts until he wakes up.
No. Gotwald is very into this, so this is...
It's not your hand.
Oh, your hand, though.
Exactly. It's not his hand.
And it's a
What
bone
is
hand,
going on
so
with this episode?
it's not great. It's not great. And it's the sharp nails, so
Oh,
it's like a little pinch,
Oh.
and then it'll move somewhere else,
I
and then
don't-
pinch, and
I
then
don't
move
know if he's
somewhere else, and
into
then
that.
pinch.
Wakes up to testicular torsion.
Yeah. It goes up, it pinches the nipples. It goes right for those
Oh.
nipples.
I mean that. Okay, you're
Yeah.
you're sending Gotwald in a roller coaster here.
Yes.
Does he enjoy
He's
this?
already got
Is
the
this
tentacles
terrible?
everywhere.
But
Oh.
that's what wakes Gotwald up, because he's like, well, wait, hang on, this is great. Oh, ow! And then he wakes up. So that, for my free action, that's what I'm going to send my little hand familiar to do,
I will
'cause
give you a
it
point of
never does
inspiration
anything.
for that, Samra. For pinching
Got around
Gotwald's
his,
nipples with your
His
claw.
balls of steel
Yeah.
by pinching them with my hand familiar.
Inside. Yeah. He's gonna come to with like a skeletal hand, like inside his armor.
It eventually works its way out. It's fine.
Okay, good.
And then it goes to the river, washes itself off, and then comes back to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
After this encounter, Gotwald will be like, Sabra, can I borrow that hand for later?
I kind of need it. I need it.
See, that's when she starts to cast that circle spell, and
Yeah.
she just traps him in the damn
Stay
circle.
out, Gotwald.
This hand's getting a lot of jobs.
That's
Oh, honey. Just know. Alright, well, Alright, we're gonna move with the bubble. So I can see
Man,
what the hell
Shelby
is going on.
so bummed she missed out on this campaign.
This episode is.
This one especially is definitely going to the archives.
Yeah.
So does that help me in any way? The
Having your balls tickled? I mean, I don't know. Does it?
I would certainly hope so.
I'm sorry I went there, you guys. I really am.
Yes, it wakes
right
you
there
up
with you.
from the stun. But how your character feels about it is up to you.
I mean, again, it's a roller coaster. It's
Yeah.
this is great. Oh no, this is terrible. It's back and forth.
Yeah, and that's literally what wakes you up, is the terrible.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Once it figures out what the terrible is, that's when it keeps going.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna describe what the terrible is.
It was the ball pinch, let's be
Mm.
honest. Alright, so I'm gonna move my bubble.
I
so
love
can
this is
see what
like
the
my
hell is
big
going on.
bad like a villain like cutscene moment, and it's just been fucking
It's all down to
tentacles
hand
and
job
ball
jokes at this
pinching.
point.
Yeah, fantastic.
This is what happens when we spend so many weeks apart
I
and not
know.
talking about doing this.
Yeah.
Then
It's
it
so
becomes,
it's all pent up. Yeah.
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 It
we
becomes
don't talk
12-year-old
about
boy
ball
humor.
tickling in
Yeah.
between sessions. It's just
Yeah.
It's all gonna come out
All has
somewhere.
to come out now. Yep.
Yeah, it's all 12-year-old boy penis humor. It's fine.
wait, what? Penis?
I was talking about tentacles.
How
What the
dare
hell?
you?
What the hell?
Oh, I'm turning my computer off now.
What is your doing?
Well, nothing with tentacles.
Okay.
As I have my own little thing here. So I'm gonna attack the number 2 that I can. Oh wait, there's number 1. I can see him. He's closer.
Yeah.
For half a second, I thought that was Gotwald.
The mutated fish man?
Yeah. Well, So is he been damaged in any way yet?
Number 1 has
She's
not.
bite him yet?
Number 2 has been very, very slightly pushed back.
He's been Baja blasted
Blasted.
a little bit.
Okay. Well, in that case, then I would like to summon an undead, please.
Oh shit!
You know I have nothing prepared for that, right? Because I had no idea what spells you were taking. So
Well, you can just drag that spell. It's a character sheet you can just drag on, right?
I have no idea.
You don't have
It
like
is.
a bank of icons from when Talus was a wizard?
That's right.
That was that
So
was a zombie, but
basically-
this can be anything.
It's the
could
undead
even be a
spirit
zombie.
stat block.
Make it Zombie Tom. A
So
new
it's the-
original
It's a
creation.
great value, Brandon.
It's the undead spirit stat block, so I'll need the undead spirit.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to be. I really don't want to do skeletal because it has fewer hit points, but it's going to be skeletal.
Okay, let's see what I can do.
But with like a slight amount of blood coming out of his mouth.
Wait, what the fuck?
Just
is
a
this
little bit,
stat
but
block?
noticeable.
It's
Holy
the
shit! This thing
undead
has different
spirit.
attacks depending on what kind of thing it is.
Yeah, I get to pick which kind it is every time I cast this.
What the fuck? Although I don't think the attack rolls are correct. They all say attack plus 0. That's probably not correct.
Well, I have
You
to
gotta
put in
be tied to
the
character,
spell level.
right? Yeah.
Oh,
So
man.
I've got it pulled up on 5e tools, so it's got all the correct things here, so I can
Okay.
mess with it.
Well, the roll 20 token just says undead spirit, so maybe I'll just use like a skeleton or something.
Yeah, it's gonna be skeletal this time around.
All right. In the future, I will have something better prepared, but for now, yeah, you might have to use.
You can make a triple-sided token.
Well, yeah, I don't want to do it right this second. It's gonna be
No,
terrible.
I'm saying in the future,
I don't even have a good skeleton. All right, give me 1 second. It says skeleton.
and it's gonna it uses my attack bonuses and everything too. By the way,
Mm,
great.
Yeah. So
My
is the
spell attack
skeleton one?
modifiers.
So is putrid like ghouls and zombies? Is that kind of
Yeah.
what the vibe is?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are the different flavors of undead, please?
And then
I
ghosts or
can
ghosts.
have ghostly, putrid, or skeletal.
Nice.
It has a 30-foot fly and a 40-foot hover for the ghostly.
Jeez.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
All right.
It goes on my initiative,
There's a
so it goes immediately after me.
But I want to take it to the undead spirit.
Oh, Sylvan, that's too far.
How to calculate?
That's
Calculating.
too far. I love Patrick Swayze.
Determined undead spirit. This is me scrambling to get all this done.
Oh, Jason!
Controlled by
Bad Jason.
Heather.
Me!
Yeah.
Gimme.
The scaly boy.
All right, I think I did that right. The token just shows up at undead spirit, or yeah, on the journal, but on the map you can use the skeleton right here. I think. Hang on, let me see if I can drag it.
I'm very upset you didn't use a...
Oh, fuck, that didn't work.
It just says Undead Spirit.
I know. Well, all right. What I'm trying to do is use this token and then change it to undead spirit. I'm hoping you can control it when I do that.
Yeah.
I can control the Undead Spirit one.
I know, but I want a better token. Hang on.
He
All
doesn't
right.
like the
Can you
word
control the
games.
skeleton now?
I don't either.
Yes, Sylvan, I have seen the movie Ghost.
Can you control the skeleton token?
Yes.
Okay, we can use that one then. That should point to the right sheet. And then I don't know how to do all the.
Well, if I'm reading this,
The stat sheet is a disaster because it's overlapping all 3 of the different things on top of it. So
Yeah,
The skeleton has,
It's only got
range
20 hit
attack.
points.
But
Yeah,
it looks like it's a range attack.
it is.
So, yeah.
It is. So,
skeletons are ranged. Oh, okay.
yeah, and the skeleton only has 20 hit points.
Hmm.
So I'll fix that.
Okay.
Only 20.
Our class 11 plus 11. Yeah. Do you know how to do the attack roll? Because it shows up as +0 on the stat sheet. Oh,
Yeah,
plus-
it's It's all plus. So it's plus
Plus
my
range.
spell level. So, so it's a ranged spell attack. It's my spell attack modifier to hit, range 150. So it's 2d4 plus 3 because I cast this at the third spell slot as a third level spell. So yeah, it's all kinds of crazy.
I'm annoyed that when you look it up in Roll20, it doesn't also show you the stat block. You have to then like look up the stat block separately.
Right, it's a separate thing. Yeah. That's how the summon beast things work
Yeah.
too. Like the spell
Yeah.
lists it, but then it just links to a stat block.
Right, because in
Yeah.
the book, like it'd be right there, but in Roll20 for some reason it doesn't have a link to it. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I left the 5e tools thing open because it has it all in there and I
Plus
can
your
see it
spell
easier.
Attack modifier. I see. Well, if you want to edit that sheet, you can.
Yeah, I'll work with it after
Because
it's not my turn anymore.
That's your
yeah.
sheet now.
That is your sheet
Yeah.
now, yeah. I don't need to use the undead spirit.
So as I cast that, I'll tell it to attack number 1, and it will, because it goes on my initiative roll, it just goes immediately after me.
Yep, shares your scout, but it's turn immediately after yours. Okay.
And I'm just gonna step back again so I'm out of the way of that tentacle love.
Tentacle love.
And then he'll just shoot at number 1 with his grave bolt, because it is
Brave bolt.
it says your spell attack modifier. My spell attack modifier is what?
Spell attack modifier.
It should be your intelligence.
spell
plus
attack
your
bonus?
proficiency.
It's like what your firebolt
It's
would
your-
be or something. Is that it?
Yeah, it's like what your cantrip attacks have a bonus. It
Yeah,
should
it's
be
what it
your
attacks with
intelligence-
your. That's really good.
Yeah, to hit, it's my spell attack modifier.
If you go to your spell sheet, it should be at the top, but it should be your intelligence bonus plus your proficiency bonus.
So the spell attack bonus.
Plus 8.
Okay, so it's an 8.
Yeah.
Put 8 here. I'm messing with the character sheet now just to, make things harder.
Yeah. All right, you can just type in d20 plus 8 if that's faster.
It might be because I think I just broke the character sheet.
I gave it to you for 2 seconds.
It didn't like that.
Already broken.
Well, it won't close what I just did, and every time I hit the button, it opens multi-attack for some reason.
You want me to do it?
And now when I click, yeah.
You're opening all the other ones except for that one.
I'm not though.
Yeah. All right, just type d20 plus 8 in the thing. We'll figure it out.
Oh my god, stop doing things.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop touching it.
Can you close all these things? When I try it, it just opens other things. I'll just hit the button.
Well, the button's not gonna work, I don't think. Because it's not adding. Alright, just type in.
Right.
Yeah, / R d20 plus 8.
So it says range spell attack, your spell attack modifier to hit.
This is the danger of leveling up at the start of a session instead of the end of the session.
So a d20 plus 8 to hit, right?
Yes.
20 plus 8. Wow,
Is
that
a
was
nat
really
1.
bad. That was really bad.
Yep. Alright, the newly summoned skeleton comes up and tries to fire off a grave bolt and just peters out.
It just looks at Gotwald and goes, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm gonna break this character sheet more.
Alright, another creature. 5, 10, 15, 20 is... These things are actually pretty slow. It's gonna have to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's gonna dash all the way to there. That's all it's doing on its turn. Number 2, which was pushed back, will lumber forward
my god, none of these things will close now.
And we'll start attacking Cheese at disadvantage. Ooh,
That's
18 I
whiff.
think still hits. It did.
It does hit.
Floor, 4, but God, 4 bludgeoning damage. Slow down. 15, I don't think hits.
No.
How do I get this stupid thing to close?
And we'll try to do a bite attack, which does not hit. Mac, it is you.
Had a plan, but didn't go through.
None of these things will close. Alright, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. This sheet is kind of messed up. It's like each one is the wrong.
Well, each one just keeps opening and closing.
Each one opens the one bottom of it. Yeah, that's buggy as hell.
This is your fault.
Somehow, it's my fault. Mac, it's your turn.
I point my bow at Toral. And
Well-
wait. What?
Oh, no, go ahead. You want to shoot him? That's
Oh.
fine.
Don't shoot me.
With better precision, he angles it right at the tentacle. Can I shoot that tentacle?
You absolutely
By the way.
can shoot the tentacle.
Great. He's gonna aim
There's
at the tentacle.
so many tentacles.
When
Oh damn!
20 does hit a tentacle.
Yay.
17 damage does destroy that tentacle. That's the good news. Bad news is Toral was suspended approximately 60 feet above the water down here.
But he can fly, right?
Yeah. Well,
I still have no wings.
I love that Mac did this whole play like, alright, Toral, fly majestically. It just fucking sinks to the
soar through the sky.
My hands look sort of like this.
Fly,
But
bird,
claws.
man, fly.
Alright. I have a plan.
No.
Hold on.
He's
I
a
do
water
have
bird,
feathers
though.
on my arms.
He's a water bird. He could just dive.
Yeah, he
into
loves the water.
Dive. It's the most beautiful swan dive ever.
But I cannot fly.
He cannot fly.
Alright. Well, let me get my second attack first. This happens in rapid succession.
Rapid succession, yep. It's slow-mo. It's like Inception, where you see Toral just slowly, the tendril has been severed, and you see Toral begin to fall.
Oh no, I need to shoot Torlus. Keep him in the air.
I know, right?
If I keep shooting him,
Jump off my arrow, Toral.
That'd actually be pretty cool.
That would be cool. Jump off this arrow now.
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot at number 1. I believe.
Oh
it's
no,
still-
your spleen. I'm sorry.
Jump off
Number
your
one.
spleen.
Still has the hunter mark on him.
New task.
Wait, you put
Ooh.
hunters. Oh! Wait, are we shooting Toral? Was that a Toral arrow?
No. That would be pretty fun though.
That is a
The
net
bird just
20.
explodes.
Our first of the new year.
No, number 1, the one I put hunter's mark on. So I believe sharpshooter goes off twice.
It should. Yeah.
Now hang on.
Hunter's
Sharpshooter.
mark goes
no,
off
no,
twice.
Sharpshooter doesn't. Sharpshooter doesn't. Because
Sharpshooter
it's
does
a
not because it
base
doesn't have
damage.
dice.
Yeah.
But anything that has
Hunter's
a
mark
dice roll.
does,
What,
though.
how much shit is he rolling here? Slow down.
Hold on.
What are
Can
you
hunter's
shooting?
mark go off twice?
I believe
Uh,
the rule is any dice that you roll go off twice. So
Okay.
hunter's mark, yes. Sharpshooter, no.
Forgot
I
to
think
turn off
that's right.
sharpshooter, so ignore the second 2 sharpshooters. But it's the 10 plus the 6 plus 4 plus the 3
20.
plus the 1.
3, 24.
And Dimnick
24.
is saying, don't forget your extra dice from your piercer feat.
Oh, very nice.
That should also go off twice.
How the
Very
fuck
nice.
do you remember that, Tempest?
It's
Good
been 3
Lord.
weeks.
Oh man.
That's right.
Wow.
These have like extra critical things. Yeah.
That's extra 1d8. So another 2.
26.
26 damage to number 1.
Is that right? To the sea spawn down here?
Yes.
Dimnick says it should be 3d8 from the bow, 2d6 from the mark, plus 10, plus your dex, plus 1 magic.
Holy moly.
I think that's where we're at.
I
now.
think
Yeah,
I think that's included. But
Yeah. Well, the dex and the +1 are included.
Yeah.
I think the 3d8 is where we got to after Piercer. Yeah.
Wait, why is it 3d8 from the bow? Turning off sharpshooter was illegal.
Because 2d8 is the crit, and the extra 1d8 is the Piercer
It's the
feat.
Piercer. Okay.
Mm.
Does Piercer roll again?
No. Piercer makes your crits a 3d8 instead of a 2d8.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the feature of Piercer. Just when you get a crit, you get an extra 1d8.
I'm going with 26. That was our initial thing.
26. Yep.
26. All right. Give me that massive damage table, because crits do auto massive damage. That arrow nearly knocks this dude off his feet.
He's not dead.
No, but he is. Wish he was dead. And he's frightened, and you gain temporary hit points.
Nice.
So bolstered.
It does not roll, so you have to roll for it. There you go. One temporary hit point. You're so bolstered.
Oh man.
Yeah, you just give yourself a little thumbs up.
I think,
Yeah.
Eric, I think you're just missing one bracket in front of 1d8. That's the only reason it doesn't.
You know what?
roll.
You're missing a bracket.
I mean, generally speaking.
I maybe.
All right. What is frightened? He has disadvantage ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is in line. Can't move closer.
Yeah, move closer.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, that won't help much. All right. So, to recap, Mac shoots the tentacle. It bursts. Toral starts to fall. He shoots number 1. Then he commands Cheese to take off towards Toral, taking 3 attacks of opportunity.
What?
Whoa!
And okay, hang on. I need to. You guys can't see very well. Or how well can you see actually? Because I don't want to necessarily give you too. Okay, you can see a decent amount. So there is a pretty steep drop off between this level and this level, and another steep drop off between this level and this level. Just so we're fully aware.
How steep are you talking?
Yeah, how steep?
I actually have numbers that I will display for you.
Oh my gosh.
It is a pretty steep drop. There's a 30-foot drop off between this level and this level, and another 30-foot drop off between this level and the water. So yeah, he could technically.
Toral 60 feet up right now. Yeah. 'cause
Yes.
we're-
So yeah, he's 60 feet up.
above the water.
Yep. And falling fast. So I'm a little worried about Cheese's ability to survive all of that,
Mm-hmm.
and also dive bombing that distance.
There are ladders, but
There are ladders.
Hold on. Unfortunately, Cheese cannot fly yet. That comes later.
yet.
Yet. This dude is almost dead if you want to have Cheese try to finish him off. Frightened as he is.
What's fall damage again?
1d6 per every 10 feet.
Oh, jeez.
But that said, again,
If you can look up
Toral-
falling
Toral
into
is a
water,
yeah, it's falling into
Go-
water.
go
That's
ahead
not
and start
a kidding-
Googling- do some-
I will Google.
do
I
some
will
Google
the shit out of it.
foo. And I'm willing to work on somebody for falling into water.
And
I think-
also, as a creature with a flying speed and like a diving bird, I would hope that would have some.
I think ultimately it's Toral's acrobatics. Like, how acrobatic is he at diving?
That's probably what I would rule, is if he wants to do some kind of glorious swan dive versus just the worst belly flop we've ever seen.
I'll do a glorious crow dive.
I will give me a...
No, it's not his turn yet.
It's about to be, but yeah. Yeah, go ahead. You got cheese left, yeah.
I do. Man, I was gonna do this cool thing where he runs and catches Toral.
It would be
But,
cool if he could fly.
It would. That comes at level 7.
Yeah.
Can we be level 7?
I just gave you a little 5.
But what
I
about
will
level
take-
7?
The dodge
All right,
action.
but not level 6, damn it.
I'll take the dodge action again.
All
That
right.
can be after.
Toral, I will allow you to make a dexterity. Maybe athletics. Maybe an athletics check to actually properly hit the water with the least amount of damage. It's still going to be damaging, but maybe with some mitigating circumstances.
I mean, you know the chickens in the Zelda games, right? You can like flutter.
What about like a Constitution saving
Cannot
throw?
fly. Nor can he even glide. He can fall like a rock. That is an 8, ladies and gentlemen. Where's my sad horn? Toral.
I'll up that, and
Oh!
that's an awesome one.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll 6d6 for me. As you slap that water, the rest of you just see Toral just fall into the dark waters.
If I roll 66, I might be down. I don't really want to do that.
6d6. 6d6. Ah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I don't know
That's
if that's
numbers.
average or not. I don't know what average is for that.
Average would be 18, right?
3.5 times 6. Yeah. It's
All
so
right.
it's probably about average. It hurts.
All right.
It doesn't feel good.
No.
You still have your action, your movement as you fall into the water. It's very dark down here.
Oh, for my action, can I take cast Featherfall?
Do you fucking have Featherfall?
No. That wasn't the question, though. That wasn't the question.
You're right. That wasn't the
Hypothetically.
question. I don't have it, but I'd like to cast it, please. It would really come in handy right now.
Great.
That's a good try. I almost fell for it.
All right.
And to be clear, Featherfall is a reaction when you're falling. So yes, you could.
So
absolutely
yes,
do
you
that.
could do it. This would be a great circumstance to use
That-
it had you have
awesome.
that spell.
Then I will cast Featherfall and
Mirror
take
image.
half damage.
Mirror image, yeah. So you create the duplicates. You
Damn it.
slap the water, but you kind of spread out your different forms. You can't see much in here, but you're pretty sure you may not be alone down here in the water.
All right.
Great.
Can I start swimming towards the shore?
You sure can.
All right.
That's a prudent move on your part.
I'll do that.
Okay, yeah, you still have your move, and in fact, your swimming speed, yeah, you can easily make it to the end. Unfortunately, it's going to take you the rest of your movement to basically start climbing up out of here, because there's a 30-foot gap.
I can't fly, but I can glide in the water.
There you go.
Alright, ignore me. I'm gonna see if I fix this freaking character sheet.
Okay.
All right, so
Yeah,
that was your...
fixed it.
Oh, there you go. Bonesy.
Yes.
All right, that was your action to cast mirror image, so put something on your token.
All right. And then I'll run across 30 feet of substance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think your movement basically would get you just to the top. I will get you to the top of this edge right here.
Okay. And I like to down a potion of healing. If I'm able to.
Sure.
What's the rule?
Bonus action if you move.
Bonus action if you move. Yep.
All right.
We still have the macros
Oops.
for that if you want to click the button for it.
Thank
And
you.
for those of you watching, yeah, their tokens are just kind of borked right now. They are taking damage, I promise.
Oh, you're not seeing the health things.
Yeah,
Weirdly,
if I-
am this time.
I can't remember if I refreshed Roll20 last time if it fixed that or not.
Hmm.
But I'll wait till it's not a bunch of my turns in a row to do that.
Sorry, where's the macro for that one?
Hydras's
Hydras's healing
healing?
potions, yeah.
Oh,
About-
oops.
about
Okay.
halfway.
Yep.
I don't know if it's halfway for you guys.
Ooh, nice.
Wow,
Nice.
That's
almost
a good-
max potion of healing.
All right.
Back in the water.
Where we're safe.
Back in for me.
All right, we've got more of these creatures pouring out, or at least this one. Cheese is still blocking everything.
That's what he likes to do.
That's what he likes to do. Yeah, let's go after Cheese.
He likes
Cheese.
the dock block.
Still, nice. Still dodged, right?
Yeah, still dodging.
All right. Oh my
Miss.
goodness sakes. This one has the anglerfish thing, and it will force a con save from Cheese? Is it Blinky Blinkies, its bulbous thing at the end of its forehead?
Blinky, blinky.
Wah, wah.
Blinky. Cheese becomes blinded by the light. This one is currently frightened. So now blind would give him advantage. Frightened gives him disadvantage on Cheese specifically. So I think that means it cancels out. Is that right?
It doesn't matter. I can't see the attackers now. I can't dodge anymore.
Mm. But he is frightened, so it would be disadvantage for him. I'm just gonna do this normal. 20 finally hits Cheese for 5.
Mm-hmm.
10 does not. We'll say this is the tentacle one. Tentacles also not going to hit. Jeez, these guys. Not so much. Oh, we've got Big and Ugly is up.
He's still alive.
Oh, yeah, this thing
He hasn't been touched.
hasn't been touched,
Right.
just the tentacles. So we'll see if we can grab Toral again.
Great.
Now, Toral's got all his fucking things, so we'll see what that does. All his mirror images.
Come on.
I mean, you invite challenge.
Okay, hold on.
Hold on.
Gotwald is so this thing doesn't seem to be too intelligent, right?
Does not seem to be
It
too
seems
intelligent.
like monstrous. All right.
I'm standing right here, okay?
This is hopefully a good use of this. Gotwald sees all this happening, and as that tentacle lashes down towards Toral, the misty cloud giant portal unfurls around him, and the rune on his horn lights up, and another portal appears right in front of number 3 here, and that tentacle just comes through the portal and grasps that dude instead.
I'll allow it, even though I think Toral's probably more than 30 feet away, because there's literally a 30-foot down from here.
Well,
No.
Pythagorean's theorem.
Sure.
Yeah. Do you want to do the math again?
I will allow it in this case, but that is
Plus
that's really stretching the old
calculus.
theorem there. All right, so 20. Which one did you want to wrap around?
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay, so that tentacle. So it's the same attack roll.
Yes, same attack roll. Yep.
All right, so that one actually gets tentacled.
The hypotenuse is always less than the height of the square.
Eric doesn't know. Just keep talking math. And
No, my brain,
confidently.
my
The
brain
square
can't handle
of
it.
the circle
I don't like it.
inside the triangle.
All right, the
equals-
creature sees you do that and throws a tendril your way, Gotwald.
all right,
20.
20 sure gonna hit, and I'm about to
All
cloud
right.
giant runes to
Why couldn't you have done the 20 against me
I
and
know.
the 22 against him?
It's because
Yeah.
he didn't have the 20 AC. That's why.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's how that works. All right. Well, you can join Tentacle Land, which is currently a population of 2. Let's see, how many tentacles was that?
That was 2.
It was 2
so far.
tentacles. We'll have another one try to wrap around Cheese. I don't know if I have advantage. Okay.
Oh.
Not a great use of a crit, but it does do damage. But that does wrap around Cheese. And I think Mac is still... You didn't move, did you? Yep, you're still in range. 4th one going for Mac.
No.
No! Those need to be numbers
Oh.
reversed. They need to be
That's
reversed.
a floppy tentacle. That's a floppy tentacle right there.
That is a floppy tentacle. And all 3 of you get dragged 25 feet towards this creature.
Okay, as that's happening, you can drag us.
You have used your reaction, I think, but...
Oh shit.
Oh,
You're right, I used my
shit.
reaction. God. Forgot both my things are reaction.
Gotwald feels another pinch on his nibbles.
Yeah.
Another nipple pinch. You are now suspended
Use my
60 feet in the
reaction.
air.
Use your reaction.
20, 25,
By his nipples?
10, 15, 20, 25. All right, 2 of you become in range. Gotwald is not yet in range. And who is going to be the lucky one to get chomped here? Is it Cheese or is it It is cheese.
Cheese or it's cheese.
And cheese is restrained, so I believe I have advantage on the bite. That is going to hit a cheese. And the creature does 22 damage as cheese gets dragged into its maw. The poor blinded cheese.
Yeah.
Poor cheese.
He pops like a balloon. Gone.
Oh, that's
no.
so dissatisfying for this creature, too. It just screams in rage that there's no food. Gotwald, you are currently restrained by a tentacle over the dark waters.
Okay. Shit.
That is exactly the words I was
So is
looking for.
the tentacle monster in the water?
It
It's on the
is.
ceiling,
It
right?
is on the ceiling. Yeah,
Oh.
it is a giant, upside down, phallic creature with teeth and a single eye and lots of tentacles.
Yeah. Weirdly, that your token needs to be turned upside down.
Extremely
Yeah.
Freudian. Yeah, that's true.
Now I have to think back. Did you say stalagmite or stalactite?
I said stalactite, and I was informed of this because I did not know the answer when I did the crafting stream.
Oh.
Exposed my
Stalactites,
ignorance.
They have
Like-
to hold. They have to hold tight, or they crawl on the ground like a
They
mite.
hang like stalactites do.
Like tights.
Like tits. That's the stalactite, you know.
Oh,
Okay, you never heard that one?
I've never heard that one.
I've
Yeah.
never heard that one.
Demnix gave me another one that was, what was it you told? The mites come from the ground, so you pull your tights up or something? That was cute.
Stalactites might hang from the ceiling. But they
No,
don't.
don't try to put might hang from the ceiling. It all falls apart now.
Okay.
I could try to turn it
Um,
upside down. Let's see. Nope, that's not gonna work.
So this thing, okay, I don't know how the rules are gonna react to this.
Actually, it is better going that way.
Is this thing like latched onto the ceiling with like its body?
There we go. The token flipped upside down.
Nice.
Yes, it seems to be latched onto the ceiling.
Okay.
Thank you, Demnix. When you have ants in the pants, the mites go up and the tights come down.
But
That does
don't
not
mites
help me.
start at
That's-
your scalp
Some sort of Australian
and
wisdom.
then go down to your pubes and become crabs?
I should have gotten more
I'm-
drink for this evening.
Oh, that is true.
I'm
All
tuning
this
out
is
again.
true. All things are true.
I'm just gonna replace myself with plant. That's all y'all get now.
It's play.
And they hang tight
That's
from
It's
The hair.
it's a mighty tight hang.
it also doesn't help.
Chris is trying to
Mightily.
puzzle his way out of this one.
That's enough now.
Gotwald is going to grunt at this tentacle wrapping around him, but
and
it's
attempt to communicate with it.
This one will talk to me.
he is going to attempt to like he's like almost like pulling himself into this creature, because as he is getting pulled in with these tentacles, he is going to begin to grow in size.
Oh.
Oh boy!
Is that hand still in there?
Hope not. Actually, it may have more room to move around now. Yeah. As a bonus action, Gotwald is going to use Giant's Might and
Cool.
become a large-sized creature.
Episode's gonna need a content
Become a
warning.
large stalagmite.
That's right.
Oh no, he's so embiggened.
His mighty stalactite.
I would like to have enlarged the other direction to where I'm in range of the creature.
to enlarge this part of my body.
I'd like to
Exactly.
enlarge smaller, please.
Okay. Yeah, since you're going
I'm being pulled
Bigger,
in. And he's like
yeah.
trying to like go towards the creature.
it can
as he's
expand
getting
because
pulled.
I think
Yeah.
what is it? Can it still? Let's see.
Yeah, can it still grab me at this point?
You know, it actually doesn't even have any rules about what size. So I assume its tentacles
really?
must be massive.
Wow. Okay.
So big. Yeah, there's nothing
Alright.
about if it has to be a certain size.
Well, he is going to punch the creature.
Tentacle enlarges.
As he gets pulled in, his fist is gonna come around.
Okay. The actual creature itself?
Yep.
Okay. Fist that phallus.
That's right. Oh, that's not good.
That's not how you fist. That's a 4.
Right. Do I have inspiration? No, I don't.
You need a 5 to fist.
Also, I think being restrained kind of fucks you up too.
Oh, am I restrained and not grappled?
Let me
I
make
like you said
sure.
grappled.
You're blinded, but not deafened.
Oh, sorry, that does not count. I have to just do this. Target is grappled, escape DC 15 until the grapple ends. The target is restrained and has disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Like,
so you have you are
rules.
both
And
grappled and restrained apparently.
Okay, so I have disadvantage anyway.
Yeah.
But what's my escape? Sorry, I missed that. Yeah.
Escape DC 15. So that's your. I think you have to take an action to make a strength check to escape.
Okay. Well, I already started attacking. So
You did start attacking, which is something you can do, but you do have disadvantage.
Okay. Well, he will try it again. 18.
18 does not puncture this phallus. Its rocky exterior, you punch into it and it just, your knuckles hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, Gotwald doesn't like that.
Yep, Gotwald does not like that.
It looks like it is a creature capable of punching, but it's just thicker than it looks.
Okay. Thicker than it looks.
And it looks very thick. God, I wish we had the soundboard. Damn it, we got the perfect thick thing to do too. It's a struggle.
All right. Well, then I haven't taken. Well, no, I have taken bonus action to grow large.
Oh, Dimnix, the one-eyed monster is rock hard.
No, I was dancing.
Sure
I was
is.
dancing around it, but I wasn't going to necessarily take the full turn with it. But
I haven't moved, so as a free action, I'm gonna drink a health potion.
you have not moved.
And get 7 health back.
That's fine.
Yeah. All right, that's all I can do.
Savra.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Try to restart roll 20. Let's see what happens.
Oh, Lord.
What's going on with the?
I was trying to fix your all's tokens.
Oh.
Ooh, that works. Yay. Tokens are updating again. All right, let me restart the music. Open all my character sheets again. So yeah, you've still got a bunch of these mutated creatures, Olipons. Toral has just pulled himself up out of the water somewhere down in a cliff. And then you probably lost sight of Toral, but Gotwald, an enlarged Gotwald, is now wrapped in a tentacle, suspended above the water, and currently trying to punch this mutant stalactite.
Okay. Well, I'm going to cast Shatter. Right about chop to hit all 3 of these bad boys
Sure.
and not hit my Skelly Man, not hit Bonesy.
I think we can do that.
Don't hit Bonesy.
Hit Bonesy. It's first day on the job.
17 to hit them.
Con save, DC 16, 17 damage. Is this a half damage on success? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that macro is not working. That's a shame. All right, let's do this. Sorry, that's what I was trying to do.
Fix some things, broke other things.
Yeah, I sure did. All right, number 4, con save. Number 1 con save.
Yeah.
Number 2 con save.
Nope.
All right, so number 4 takes 17. That's a good amount of damage.
Yeah. 2 will take 17, and then 1 will take just
Well, that
what
was
is it?
that
like-
was the perfect way to do it because 1 was almost dead, so he dies even from the half damage. Just thunderous ringing, just
Doesn't matter.
blood pouring out of his mutated head, and the other 2 look quite heavily damaged.
And then she'll still tell Bonesy to attack, but because Bonesy only has a range attack, he'll attack number 2. And I fixed it so that way the button works now.
I'll
Make
believe
sure
it when I
that's
see
on
it. Oh shit!
23 to hit
Yeah, Jesus.
for 10 necrotic.
Okay, jeez.
Nice. Go Bonesy.
Yeah, that thing does some good damage. Number 2 is still up, but looks extremely near dead now.
And then it's supposed to have a multi-attack, but it's
Really?
half of the spell's level rounded down. Half of 3 is 1.5, so only gets 1 attack. I
If
don't
you
know why
cast
they
it-
have that on there. That's
I guess because you can
rude.
cast it at level 4 once you have level 4 spell slots.
Oh,
Yeah, you can cast it at higher levels.
Yeah.
okay. Well, you did a lot of damage to those sea spawn. Is that it?
Yeah. Don't kill Bonesy.
Well, Bonesy's in. I've dragged everybody else away, and now you keep throwing people in between me and you, so they are gonna have to attack Bonesy. What's Bonesy's AC?
Why is there a like a messed up dude over there? Your number 3 dude is over by the tentacle monster.
Because Gotwald did his redirect rune, saving Toral from a tentacle, and instead the tentacle grabbed one of those fish mutants, so it has been dragged all the way to the creature. And the creature doesn't seem to necessarily be upset by this.
Okay. I was just wondering.
Okay.
'Cause I was like, alright, wait, Max up here by me. Alright.
Can you tell me Bonesy's AC as you're getting...
It's a 14.
Okay, well those attacks are all missing so far. The bite might hit though at a 17 for 7 piercing damage.
Okay. That's fine.
Number 2 will waddle up here to Mac. And actually, it's going to waddle up to here and attempt to use its tentacle on you first. Its large tentacle. No tentacle has hit you yet. Damn it!
Still hasn't.
Yeah, alright, then it will finish waddling up and trying to hit you with its mutated hands, I guess. 20. Oh, that's the one that hits, of course. 5 bludgeoning. Oh, come on! Now you're just being mean. Crit on its unarmed strike for 7 bludgeoning damage, but massive damage table.
Okay, hold on.
Yep.
7 plus 5 is 12. And then 8. Okay. Hold on, prone.
Oh, it knocks you over. Okay. Despite missing with the tentacle.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm just making it.
Oh, but it's your turn next. Yep. All right. Yep, Max, so you are currently prone. And the good news is the creature that came up to you was ringing from his ears and from necrotic damage, so it looks very, very heavily wounded.
Jeez, no.
She's got a very violent demise.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. He's gonna attack number 2 with a dagger.
Yeah, that'll hit. With a dagger? Where did you get a dagger from?
My inventory.
He just starts spilling his pockets. Well, a 6 fucking kills it with a dagger, so you, for the first time all campaign, pull a dagger and just lodge it in its eye.
It was in his hip satchel.
Hip dagger.
His fanny pack. A hip satchel is a fanny pack.
As a bonus action, he's going to put Hunter's Mark on number 4. Pull out his longbow and shoot at number 4. Ah, damn it. Not that again.
Wow.
You gotta roll above it like a 6.
Yeah. Honestly, it's the fighting style kind of fucking you up too, because these guys do not have good AC, but they've got better than like zombie AC.
Yeah.
Or not the fighting style, the sharpshooter, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Just try my luck. I guess.
Yeah. Toral, you now look up and see an enlarged Gotwald wrapped in a tentacle trying to punch the creature.
Trying to, huh?
Trying.
Unsuccessfully.
Let's see how wise it is. I'm gonna cause fear.
It's the wisest penis monster of all. Cause fear, okay. I expected that one. Wisdom save. Oh my god, it's actually pretty wise. What?
What?
Well, we'll see what the dice say, but what the fuck? Why is this creature so wise?
Oh no!
That was a nat 20, everybody. Yeah, this is like an elder version of the. I don't know.
It's just a +3.
It's
but
a plus,
still,
but
that's-
still a +3 for like a random
it-
fucking penis monster. Like, it's seen some shit, man. It knows.
Oh,
it
penis
knows
monster.
no fear.
Tell me the wisdom of Venus.
The phallus that knows no fear.
What have you seen in this game?
Yeah.
right,
only this
man.
fight. He was just birthed in this fight. I don't know how it can be so wise.
All right.
It's literally seconds
All
old.
right.
Yeah.
I will slink back to my.
You still have movement if you want to move.
Oh, you know what? I still have a second wind. I'll do that.
Oh.
Just got a little bit of fighter in you.
A little bit. Not much.
It's like 6 hit points. Like, isn't it? Or is it a dice?
He rolls
Oh,
the
dice.
detail. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
For a whopping 3,
whopping 3.
Yep.
Something.
Something.
and I'll take a step back.
It's not.
Alright.
It's not the worst you could have rolled.
Yep. All right.
One away from.
All right. Go.
yeah.
Go to hell.
Go.
All right.
This Seaspawn will attempt to make the athletics check to get out of this situation. It does not have very many options.
It does not like the situation.
Disadvantage, because it said disadvantage on strength checks when in the tendril.
Did it really?
It did. That was part of the stipulation, I believe. I'll have to roll it again to show you. This is not an attack. Disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
No shit. Okay.
It's got everything.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Well, the good news is this creature gets out of the tentacle. The bad news is it's still suspended 60 feet above the water. So it falls into the water. Now, it does have a swim speed, so I'm going to let it also make an athletics check to try and minimize its terrifying damage. So what is that? Just another strength check for it. Alas, like Toral, it just falls flat in the water, taking a full 6d6 damage, which I actually rolled
Pretty bad.
pretty bad.
It's a lot less than Toral's damage.
Yeah, but it still falls into the water and has to spend its action just limping back. But kind of the same thing as Toral. It's actually got a good swim speed. It looks, even though it's very awkward on land, it kind of swims through frighteningly majestically, and it kind of hauls itself up, dripping near you, Toral, but does appear to be quite wounded from the fall. That one's dead. We've got this creature again, which now it's got somebody in its grasp, so it seems pretty happy about that. So, it's going to bite at you, Gotwald, with advantage because it's restrained. Ooh!
What a negative.
Even
It's
with
too
the
big.
advantage.
It's a big boy.
Yeah. It cannot
Yikes.
get you. And at the moment, it seems to be preoccupied with your presence.
Well, also, I have my reaction back, motherfucker. So let's try my other rune.
Well, starting on your turn, right? Or how does that work?
It's the beginning of the round. I believe you get reactions back at the end of the round, right? It's per
Look it up, somebody.
Yeah.
I thought it was based on your when you came back around for your next turn, but I may be wrong. Although it's actually been, that was 2 rounds ago, wasn't it? That you actually cast that.
That's true. I did go.
Because
yeah.
So you've already
That was before my turn that I did that, and then I went.
Because you embiggened and then fought. So that was like 2 rounds ago. So you've definitely got your reaction.
When you take a reaction, you can't take another one until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
Okay. So but my next turn was after.
Correct. I think So technically using your reaction right before your turn right now is fine.
Okay. Well, I know we just determined this guy's relatively wise, unfortunately, but it's what I got, so I'm trying it.
Yeah.
Actually, I do have the save here. Yeah. DC 14, Wisdom save.
What is this? Stone rune?
Yeah. So as this thing's pulling him in, the rune on his other horns lights up, and sort of flashes in this creature's eye and attempts to put him into a stupor.
Okay. A stupor.
Charmed by you for 1 minute. Creature has a speed of 0 and is incapacitated, descending into a dreamy stupor.
Incapacitated, you say?
Incapacitated.
Well.
And as I'm doing that, by the way, I'm also using this tentacle as a rope. Like, I'm hanging on to this thing. I'm not falling.
Well, I'm trying to determine if it falls because it's incapacitated.
I mean,
I don't know.
If it falls, what Gotwald's gonna do is try to like write it down. I don't know the biology of these things.
I don't know.
Actively hang on.
It is, but if it's incapacitated, does that drop it? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna start a poll.
Oh God, what now? What
start
physics
a
thing are you
poll.
trying to figure out?
Well, all incapacitated means is it can't take actions or reactions. That's all that means, technically.
Is that? Let's see.
Like just looking up what that condition.
Can't take
means.
action.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, does this thing have a movement speed? Because
it does
you
have a
transform
movement.
It does?
It does have a movement speed. Yeah.
Then I would say it falls. It's not attached to the ceiling anymore. It's not gripping on, so it falls.
But that's not what incapacitated does, though.
I'm putting a poll
It
up.
just says you can't take a reaction or an action.
Just the roper fall.
Putting a poll up.
I can vote, right?
Sure, yeah. Everybody can vote. I can't tell who votes. It's anonymous. I could argue either way here. If you render a creature hanging from the ceiling incapacitated, I think the issue is there's so many conditions in D&D, right? It's not stunned, it's not paralyzed, incapacitated. Like like the symbology of the word sounds like, oh shit, you're like unconscious, so of course you fall. But incapacitated, like you said, is a very specific condition.
Yeah.
Where you don't lose your movement, and yet this one says it's charmed. It has a speed of 0 and it's incapacitated, descending into a dreamy stupor.
Mm-hmm.
So would all of those things, if it descends into a dreamy stupor, would that cause it to just drop down and fall? This is a creature that normally does not fall, but it technically has a speed.
There's the other one, which is like unconscious. Where is that? What the other one?
I mean, I can't stop the players from voting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not unconscious. Does it hang well asleep like a bat? Probably.
Right.
I would assume these creatures do not fall naturally.
When they sleep.
So I
When they
would
sleep.
say that it has to be something like unconscious, something that's going to physically like.
Yeah. It looks like the votes are also against me here. Well, bouncing, but looks like no is winning.
Yeah, I could be argued. We're in the court of in session.
I mean, I
I'm
don't
hearing
know.
oral
This stuper,
arguments.
if this is a creature that hangs onto the ceiling the entirety of its life,
Yeah.
then I could see like it sleeping wouldn't
Yeah.
affect it.
Yeah, that's true. It's interesting. It does look like the nose are winning the poll. And I don't want to go too
Nose
far
have
on
it.
this. All right, the nose have it. All right, I'm ending the poll. Thank you, folks. All right, so I will rule that everything happened, like you said, incapacitated, but it just kind of hangs very, for a second you think it's gonna drop, but you can see it kind of like a bat. Yeah, it just naturally still holds on.
Yeah.
From whatever you can't see it has no feet or anything, but somehow you can tell it looks ambulatory, like it kind of shakes almost like a ceiling fan, kind of moves a little bit. It's kind of doing that motion where you can tell you're like, oh shit, it's not attached, but it's still hanging on and still has all the weight to hold you. But otherwise, all the other things are affecting it because it did fail that save. And then it's your turn, I think.
Then it's my turn. That was a reaction. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So at this point, I assume it's not actively holding me because it can't do that anymore, right? That's an action to actually physically be grappling me and pulling me into its mouth.
It was an action to do it initially, but it doesn't have to make an action to continue grappling you. But I tell you what, it's still has a tentacle wrapped around you. I would give you advantage, but all this is going to do is cancel the disadvantage. So that's essentially what I'm doing.
I don't want to attack it.
Okay.
What I want to do is I want to I'm holding onto this tentacle for dear life, and I'm already within 5 feet of this creature. So I want to reach out, grab this creature, and hug it like I'm climbing a pole, legs around it, arms around it, and then with all of my strength.
Where are my dick jokes at, folks?
Just
Yeah.
Since this thing's totally asleep, incapacitated.
It's not unconscious. It feels everything.
I want to reach up with my hands and press against the ceiling and dislodge this thing from the ceiling. And make us both fall.
That is hardcore. So after all that, you're just going to end up doing it anyway.
I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, fuck whatever this creature's going to do. I'm going to do it myself.
Okay, I respect it. Okay. That's gonna be a strength check to...
The reason I asked if it's actively restraining me, though, is because restrain does give me disadvantage on strength checks.
But that's what I said. I'm gonna cancel that.
Well, my enlarged, though, gives me advantage on strength checks. Which is why I asked, because I should have advantage if I'm not being restrained. But if I'm still being restrained, that would be a cancel.
I will allow you to have advantage. Because of the incapacitation of the creature, you're technically still wrapped.
I like the visual of the tentacles limp.
It's a little more limp. You still can't. In other words, you feel like it would take an action to get out of it, but you feel like it's no longer impeding your strength. If that makes sense. My goodness, you have, for a fighter, it is the most complicated fucking turn.
I do love that our first combat at level 5, each of us are taking 10-minute long turns.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Every single one of us are it's just taking forever. All right, so what do I need to roll for that?
A advantage strength check.
Strength check, okay. $19.
You pry that fucker off the ceiling.
Alright, he just reaches up and just pushes off the ceiling and goes down with it.
That is a
Now,
visual.
at this point, he would love
ride
to
it fucking...
ride it?
With the hat and the bomb?
Yeah, exactly.
What is that
But
movie?
if he takes damage, he takes damage.
The bomb?
Exactly.
Yeah, you're taking damage. You're falling 60 feet into the water, hanging on to the giant penis
But
creature.
he's riding a fucking roper down.
Yeah. Give me a dex save.
Okay.
to try to react as the roper comes down. Oh. Nat 20, folks. Nat 20 on the deck save.
He does the full Doctor Strangelove. He
Yes,
rides that
that's the
roper
one.
into the
Thank you.
into the water.
All right, with
Whirls that
a
tentacle.
nat 20, you roll 66, and the roper's gonna take all of it as you manage to like pin it and ride it down and let it smash into the water.
That's right. You want me to roll it?
Yes, please, for funsies. This was your action doing this, by the way.
It sure was. Yeah.
Okay.
17.
Okay. That thing is in the water, and you're pretty sure it does not have a swim speed.
Now, at this point, am I free or am I still? What's my situation?
I
right
would
now?
say when it hits the water and smashes, there's tentacles everywhere, and you can disentangle from that at that point. Yes.
All right. I would like to push.
That
off
was a
this.
lot of work to get out of it, but I respect the hustle, and I will give you a point of inspiration for prying the roper off the ceiling and fucking sending it to the water below.
All right. What's my hits working? I have to try something else. All right. Yeah. So I will start swimming towards the shore then with the rest of my movement.
The massive Gotwald.
Yep. Climb up onto the shore.
Do you even have to swim? Do you just stand with how tall
That's
you are?
true. Yeah. I mean,
It's a little bit of swimming, yeah.
I could just my large hand can just reach out and grab the cliff or whatever.
And you know the water looks very deep. It is just pure darkness.
Okay. Yeah, he wants to get out of there.
Yeah.
So they'll start climbing this cliff or whatever.
Yeah,
on the
you can
water's edge.
make it up there.
Okay.
Well, you don't have a swim speed, but you're big,
you'll have to
so.
move me. Yeah, you'll have to move. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there is a thing there? Okay. Forgot about that. All right, Savra, Christ. So
Is it my turn? Are
it
we
is.
sure?
The creature is no longer on the ceiling. You literally saw Gotwald just like get his feet up and pry it off of the ceiling, and they all fell into the water below.
Well,
And
they're dead.
Gotwald has emerged, but yeah.
All right, for number 4, we're gonna toll the dead. So I know he's been hit with some bad shit.
Toll the dead.
Mm-hmm. How wise is this sea spawn?
Not
Wise enough.
It's wiser than I was expecting, though. Still.
So now that you're 5th level, that's 2d12, right?
Yeah, it is.
Oh crap! 2d12. Swinging a great axe into him.
Oh,
Absolute garbage damage.
That's.
Can I use
not
my
good.
inspiration to reroll the damage?
I don't think you can.
Can you?
I'm actually not sure. Nobody has done that before, but
No.
I think
I
it's
would like
only
to be the first.
I think it's only on D20 rolls.
I'm
You
gonna
do
Google
get
it.
Bonesy's turn though. Although, as Demnix pointed out, disadvantage on range attacks in melee.
That's with Sage. Oh, there's a Sage one here. Okay, hang on.
Are you really looking up to
What's
see if
that?
you can do this?
Oh.
I am, yes. I want to kill this motherfucker. I'm bored with it now. Well, Bonesy doesn't have a regular attack. That I can tell.
It does seem weird.
Range.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you have to summon and like, oh, we can only do range attacks or something.
Yeah, everyone else has the touch attacks, but Bonesy can only.
I mean, even at disadvantage, he still has what, a +8? Like, geez.
Alright, we'll roll it at disadvantage.
Unless you roll like Mac, you should be able to hit. Yeah, exactly.
19.
19.
Yeah, that's all right.
14 necrotic.
Yeah.
That's max damage.
That and fucking
Wow.
melts this thing at 14 damage. Yeah, please. Jesus Christ, that's so much damage.
That's it for my turn.
I think most of these, yeah, these two are dead. So we go to Mac. You've got nothing up here.
Just number 3, and then the other thing.
Yeah, the creature is now in the water. Like, it's still visible, you can see it, but it appears to not have any good means of locomotion in the water.
Let it
All
drown.
Drown it.
Okay, sharpshooter's not working for me tonight, so let's shoot at number 3.
As soon as you turn it off, then you'll be rolling high. Yeah, exactly.
Yep, look at that.
That's how it
Oh, wow.
works.
And
As
before
soon
that, I
as
do
it's
want to
off.
move Hunter Marks to number 3, so we'll do 7 plus 3. Multi-attack. Oh, yeah.
Oh shit!
Another crit from Mac.
And so that plus that. Okay. So, how's all that?
Add all that up.
10 plus 19, 25, 30. 30 damage.
Yeah, that second arrow just fucking goes through its head, and it just falls back out the cliff into the water. Toral, it is your turn. Good news, you've got a giant Gotwald has emerged from the water.
Finally. My dreams have come true.
I dreamed the situation. Exactly.
Can I see the penis monster at this point?
At this
Or
point,
is it
yes.
just Gotwald?
It's only I mean, Gotwald's very enlarged around you.
He's engorged.
He's just incredibly engorged. But yes, you do have sight of the creature in the water, just flailing terribly, like tentacles, and just like trying to like, stay up.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Despite everything we did to it, he is still asleep. He is still in his dreamy stupor. He can make the
Really?
save at the end of his next turn, but damage doesn't actually
Oh, my bad.
affect it.
Oh, creepy. So it's like going underwater, and it's just like still
It's-
like just.
Yes.
He's happy about it.
Yeah.
Gotwald hopes that it will just drown quietly.
Okay, I didn't realize how that worked.
It's just sliding into that juicy goodness, and it's just gonna be happy with
How
it.
long does that effect last?
1 minute. It's a
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, it is sinking fast in the water. Then, yeah.
All right.
I will say this: if you guys want to just fuck off and run away, this thing within a minute, I mean, it's gonna sink pretty fast.
Yeah, did you see that video of the orca dying?
No.
Someone just like filmed it taking its last breath and it falling.
Why
into the
would I
abyss.
watch that? That sounds
Oh
awful.
no! It does sound awful.
Why wouldn't you?
Oh my
Great.
lord.
Well, let's just assume that's happening here and move on.
Yeah, let's go.
Come for us.
Yeah,
Let's
are you
get
guys?
into our motorcycles and run?
Gotwald can just scoop up Toral and
Yes, and just raise him up
Raise
to the
him.
next level.
fist him up the. It was not a shaft, I guess, but God, I
You
miss
still
it.
fist him up. He doesn't need.
You could
Leap
still.
forth, burly protector.
Yep. Get him up there, and then you can just stomp your way up there as the creature just sinks into the water in a dreamy stupor. That's so creepy. It's just gonna drown in a dreamy
mean-
stupor.
When is the situation to come up again? We're like above water when I can do it.
Above water. Yeah,
I
otherwise.
believe we should pursue that tentacled creature that sicked its minions upon us. That is the real no good doer that we must take out.
Yeah, you heard. He seemed to reference a master, and then he seemed to just disappear in front of you.
Oh, he disappeared. I thought he
dis-
ran on the hallway.
No, he
Okay.
didn't. My planet needs me. I have to go.
It's fucked up. Just...
he throws the smoke bomb. It's like a little bit of it's from the was it Kung Pao? He throws a fucking smoke bomb and it sits there and runs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's pretty late, so I will montage you through that. The rest of the you go through the door and you find the place. It was once a mining, mine with pickaxes and carts and everything, and the whole place has been ransacked. It looks like there's been a lot of foot traffic in here, like a lot. And in the back room, there's like cots and like beds set up to where you think there were like people here at one point. And when you noticed in the water, there seemed to be a lot of detritus and like floating just shit everywhere, to where it looks like there was stuff in this water area. And especially you, Gotwald, somebody who's been, on ships before, you recognize it almost seems like there were like ships in this cave somehow, even though there's clearly no way to go but down.
Huh. Okay.
Within one of the open crates, however, you do find several arrows that seem to be tipped with the same poisonous quills that some of these creatures had to fire off. If somebody wants to roll, in fact, let's let Mac do it since he's the arrow guy. Roll 2d4 plus 4 is how many of these poison-tipped arrows you find.
Damn it.
Bare
The
minimum.
minimum amount.
6 arrows. So the arrows, they do normal damage, but after hitting, the target must succeed on a DC 12 con save or become poisoned for 1 minute. You can repeat the save at the end of each turn. Poison-tipped arrows. And then in the back, kind of a desk area, you find what has been transformed into a laboratory with glass vials and jars lining the shelves. Bodily fluids and organs everywhere. A large desk has been dragged to the center of the room, and there's a vivisected creature on top that looks like it has been half mutated, I guess half of half, because these creatures are already half mutated, into one of those fish creatures. And there's a kind of a horror moment where you walk up to it, even though it's like split open, and it like kind of even twitches like it's still alive, which seems pretty messed up. It was apparently a workstation for the creature that spoke to you all earlier. You do find some usable potions, though.
Mm.
As long as you don't ask questions how they were made. 2 potions of healing, 1 potion of greater healing, a potion of diminution, and you find a piece of, like, chitinous armor that looks like it might have been grown out of a creature.
Yeah. Gotwald owes me more potions again.
Oh, right. I do feel like a lot of what you end up having to do is bring me out of terrible status effects.
Well,
take
I have a new way to wake you up now, so it's
That's
fine.
right. Exactly.
Why is that not in there? It is a survival mantle. This carapace-like augmentation encases portions of the wearer's shoulders, neck, and chest. Is equivalent to a suit of non-magical half-plate armor and takes just as long to don or doff. It can't be worn with other kinds of armor. Creature wearing a survival mantle can breathe normally in any environment, including a vacuum, and has advantage on saving throws against harmful gases, such as those created by a cloud kill, stinking cloud, poisons, and the breath weapons of dragons.
Oh, we can't actually see anything.
No.
No, I'm just montaging all of this.
No, it's
Oh,
just
no, like what you showed, the survival mantle, we can see it.
Yeah, what? Oh, it's because it's in the GM section. Damn it. There we go. I also don't know where this thing is. I found the link to it, but I can't see it in the treasure section. So, where does it appear for you guys when I share it?
I don't know.
Because it's not in the treasure sections. I don't know where it is.
No, it's not.
Well, that's what you find.
Plate. So it's It's a suit of armor you wear.
Yes.
It can't be worn with other kinds of armor.
Yes, it is a suit of armor, equivalent to a suit of non-magical half plate. That essentially gives you can breathe anywhere, and advantage on gases.
What kind of armor? It's medium armor. Who wears medium armor?
Not
Me?
me.
Me, possibly?
You're part fighter, so I think you can wear anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of armor do you have on right now?
I think it's scale mail.
Half plate's probably better, I assume.
I don't. Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, it's actually one better. It's Yeah,
One
14
better
14 plus dex.
I-
Half plate's 15 plus dex.
could have been hit by those two attacks.
I'll start
against
rolling
me.
even slightly better.
And now you can breathe in places, even though you don't need it underwater, but
At space.
we might be in space.
You can breathe in space.
Gases could happen.
Yep.
But yeah,
gases, I suppose.
this whole place looks like it had seen a lot of traffic. A lot of people have been through here, and yet there was hardly anybody here when you showed up. And you did.
Does it look like you said that like ships could come through the bottom, or that's the only way they could?
That's the only way they could come from. Yeah.
So does it look like some? I mean, we've seen underwater creatures before.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does it look like some sort of like I don't know, like hub? Yeah. Does it look like a distribution hub? Is that what we're looking at?
It kind of looks. Yeah, it kind of looks like a meeting ground or a place where a lot of traffic has been through, where supplies have been. You just see like shit on the ground everywhere. It's like it just looks like the equivalent of like a warehouse or a headquarters where all the shit has been picked over and like everybody's left. And then, as you recall, you saw visions of like giant armies approaching a city.
Okay. So it's possible there were a lot of other creatures here before the order went out to mobilize.
Yeah. But you guys chased off the creature that had been left here, and then certainly dismantled all of the infrastructure, i.e. all the Sawagan, which were the majority of the shock troops. And you think whatever creature's here, it looks like the capacity to make more of these may have been right here in this facility by that creature. These mutated creatures. And you unfortunately see no living survivors who have not been mutated. You think these were the last of them that were just kind of left here as just basic guards or something. Or experimentations.
You making monsters.
Yep. But from there, the only thing left for you all to do is to hightail it back to Gundbarg. And get back to your city, turn in this quest to the king, and then figure out where to go from there. But I think we will take care of that next time. Gotwald, I'm pretty sure your shenanigans earned you MVPC. Okay. With the ripping off of the creature off the wall. Basically downing it with one move.
We didn't do any damage to it before that, did we?
The fall technically did damage.
Okay. The spell scroll. I don't have that far.
Found a
Thunderwave.
Skull of Thunderwave.
I can give that to Savara Toral. I'm not going to use that.
Yeah. All right.
No, you can be part of the Thunder Twins.
Oh, the Thunder Twins. Now we're triplets.
I am one of the Thunder Twins.
That's all the time we have for this week's session of Call from the Deep. Be sure to head on over to our live post-session discussion chat from the Deep after our show tonight. Thank you to Chris, Heather, Raymond, and Reese for playing. Thank you to all the wonderful fans for watching, and for the patrons for supporting the show. Shouts to Platinum patrons: Joe, Will, Thomas, Stan, Brandon, Zenicider, Eclectic, Roleplay Roll, Christopher, Corey, Big Nut, John F., John L., Scott, Eric, Tyler, Nathan, Camp Crystal, Counselor, Andrew, Daryl, the Reldrin, Captain Woody 79, Stephanie, Andy, Patrick, Jason, Ismail, Amit, and Lumpy Spuds, and Gold patrons: RPG Papercrafts, Pretty Boy, and Yuma, The Lizard Lounge, Sam, Jerome, Nathan, Fast Like a Tortoise, Scott, Rufus, Carolyn, Jerry, Thomas, and Glenn. Thank you all very much for your support. We are back to live streaming our D&D adventures every week. We will see you next time.
Ow!
fuck?
The hell, the wolf!
Ah.
Back.